Good evening. Are we ready to play some D&D?
Maybe.
Maybe. So, where were we? Last week, you were carrying on your journeys, finally looking to drop off everyone's friend, Andriel. As you decided to make your way, picking her up in Redvant, as she was collecting information on the Death Bloom from the Druids, the Druid sect, the one of the Earthen Druids, collecting information, found her in Redvant, and agreed to drop her or help escort her across the Borderlands to get her to Lake Morgana, which is like the big head honcho HQ of the Druids. She could pass on her information. And as you've been travelling through, you've been collecting information on Death Bloom. She's been helping you with stuff. She's been cooking up meat. She's been feeding it to Zaga to see if he turns into weird things. And you are on the final leg now after leaving the Glimmering Hollow, ridding the Knoll curse from the people there by making, or some of you making, deals with Jenny the Hag, who you found is in cahoots with the Death Bloom and is looking for a way to get out of said deal that she has made by enlisting you guys to kill the Death Bloom and release her from her pact. If you don't do that, then she is kind of stuck, as she's alluding to you. Those that have made the pact have the ability to call on Jenny when required. There's a mechanic in place for that. But yes, you all had individual chats with her. Released the curse from the people of the Glimmering Hollow. Spoke to Mira of the Thornwind Sentinels and informed them of your plan to go west to Reflection's Edge, and you're going to pass on the message to them to kind of start moving to get a wiggle away from the forest. As you are seeing the Death Bloom spread up and through, Jenny kind of alluded to the fact that it's spreading and it's at the edge of the forest now. You managed to have a little fight about a day in, a hike in from the edge of the forest. And you advised Mira herself to start getting her group and getting the people of the Glimmering Hollow to move north. The Willow's Glade will be sent a message to head out towards Redvant, where you let Viper know that they will be expecting some refugees. Also found out that there's the Bloodcaps are roaming around, and they potentially, or almost certainly, have Callan, who is the leader, if you can call him that, of the Wanderers, somewhere that Mira and Arta are originally from, or have been part of in the past. And they are somewhere within the Borderlands, between the Glimmering Hollow and Allhearth. You bumped into them, you murdered them. And that's the end of that story. One moonbeam and a bird shit later, the goblins are dead. A few of them actually did escape and went away.
Can I just point out that we did get Arta to admit he needs our help?
Yes.
I don't remember this being a thing. This did not happen. No,
it definitely did happen.
You did.
You
interacted and said you needed help.
No, you're gaslighting me now, and I should be gaslighting you. It never happened.
It definitely 100% happened. It's in the law. I've written it down, therefore it exists. It's the Kinsey thing. I've written it in the backstory, therefore it exists. And then left there, and you made 1 day travel after killing the goblins. Made your first day successfully staying in the tiny hut provided by Zaga for your first night's rest. So you had a safe rest, but you did notice, or two of you, I believe, noticed a small, almost just larger than a fist-shaped orb, dark, almost black purple, that was hovering between 5 and 10 foot away from your group, and as you spotted and tried to hone them a little bit longer, disappeared. No one else, other than, I think it was Faywin and Arta, right, that saw it?
Yep.
No one else had caught sight of it, but yeah, there seemed to be an orb that had been following you and then disappeared. As you settled down and had your long rest. So we awakened the next day, bright and early. Can someone roll me a d20, please?
Pick me.
Whoever wants to roll.
Don't pick me.
Yeah, you can do it. It's like a weather check, so that makes sense.
It's a 6.
6, perfect.
I mean, he is the weatherman.
He is the weatherman. When the weatherman.
Yeah, I just looked up into my loft.
Yeah.
Has the beard grown any bigger?
Oh yeah. Do you want to roll your divinity check to see if your beard has? You don't have to. You can keep it as a moustache if you'd like.
I want to keep it for now because I can't be asked to open up GIMP.
To roll a d100 to see if you get below a 6.
And I check to see if one's hair's got any darker.
Yes, sorry, we did miss that bit. As Von only needs 4 hours of sleep, Von, you would have had a little inspection after the fight with midway or towards the end of the fight with the Bloodcaps. Von had emitted out a wave of power that stunned some enemies, not affecting any of you that were around him. But this is something that you haven't seen Von do before. In that it was not it was like a invisible force field of power that's find out. A lot of his other spells had been ice based or other element based, and had been visible. This being a invisible circle that fired out and had quite a large impact on a few of the goblins that were there. Von, as you are resting for the evening, you succeeded in maintaining control of whatever power was there and harnessing the aftershock of using power. But you're starting to notice a pattern now that after you have used any of these powers, you are left with like a slight tingling in the hand that received the bite. And as you look, you can see that with each use, the hand and the arm the veins start to darken a little bit more, to the point now where probably all the way up your forearm, your veins are showing quite right on the surface, I would say, and you can see that inside it looks like whatever's running through them is a deep dark purple. So it's very, very obvious if you were to look down that from like your elbow down to your hand, your veins are right up at the surface and then this deep dark purple, and you've got this tingling. You always have for a few hours after, or maybe like up to half day a day, you have this tingling that kind of runs through your fingers after you've used such power, but only across that hand there.
Yeah, I got darker.
If you are you specifically looking for his hair?
Yes.
You.
I know it's the first time.
Oh yeah, you did notice. So yeah, if you're looking, and as long as unless Von's going to attempt to try and hide himself in any way, you would see that streak has got a little bit darker on the side, longer, and it's weird because it's almost like it's growing through a different color, but for the amount that's changed, it makes no sense. Like it wouldn't have grown that much for it just to grow through at that length. So therefore, it's either like the hair is changing color in certain straights, but from what you can see, the area you looked at before is a larger length of darker hair.
Okay.
Would this been noticed the night before or in the morning?
It depends when Otter would have looked. The morning would probably been better to try and get a good look. But Otter, I suppose it's up to you. So whether you would have sat down at night time and taken a peek as you guys were getting ready to go to sleep, or
Yeah, they probably stolen a look when everyone was getting ready to sleep.
yeah. And you're in the tiny hut, right? Which is what, 10 foot? It ain't very big, so it's very difficult.
We're all very close together.
Yeah. So you're all squeezed in, so you're very tight with the area. So yeah, you could say it was noticed the night before that you would have just caught that. At looking for the exact same bit, that you can see that piece is just that streak of hair is just as wide but longer now in its like dark black coloration.
Is there any thing that I can use for me to be able to see it? Obviously, if it's just a streak
I
inside
have
my
some
head.
shiny cuffs.
You got that shiny
that I'll
handcuff.
look at.
I knew you were gonna say it as soon as that came. You planned that, you fucker, just to get used to the handcuffs.
Used for the handcuffs.
Finally, using the shiny handcuffs, you that or
Shiny
I
or
think
glittery?
that's shiny because they need to be reflection proof. Yeah, you could find something that's shiny enough, whether it be a polished up sword or a large bit of armor, but using the back of Art's armor maybe, or the shiny handcuffs. Get enough look to see that there's parts. If you inspecting yourself, checking areas, you can see there's one side here. You see on the other side, under the top layer of hair, it's white. The under layer is all black on the opposite side now as well. So you can see that. To you, the hair doesn't feel like it's dead either. It doesn't feel like it's changed in any way, other than the color that is gone. And again, it's not growing out from the roots. It's like it almost. The reason you think it's dead is because it's changing colour as if it's like died and now it's changing colour on the way down. But it's doing it at such a rate that it's nothing you've ever noticed or had happen to you before.
So if I'm getting up earlier than the rest, I'm going to look at this and I'm going to reach into my bag, grow out the cream that... Fuck, what was his name?
Gallon.
Gavin.
Gallon.
Gallon! Not Gavin.
That Gallon gave me. And I'm going to rub it into the hair.
Get out his...
Just for elves.
just...
And I'm going to go with the change and make it all black.
Nice. So yeah, you can take yourself away from the hut before you...
And
rather do it in the hut, I
find
suppose.
some sort of thing to trim it down a bit as well.
Sorry,
Okay.
did you say make it all black?
Make it all black.
Emo
And you're
Von.
cutting it?
Huh?
Did you say you're cutting it as well?
Yes.
It's cutting his own fringe.
Holy shit. Sorry, I'm just writing that down.
Von
For Fawen's
is
reaction.
dyeing his hair black and cutting his own fringe.
A bowl cut.
Oh, baby. I'll help. Nice. Yeah, you can take yourself away from the group as you do that, and then I suppose as you guys awake one by one in the morning, yeah, Von, you are now sat with jet black hair. Just the colour cream stuff, it happens like immediately, right? I can't remember what it says on the...
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, as you apply it and come back, those like essentially you guys would have gone to sleep, and I love it. He's got the photo change really ready.
Sorry.
Come back. We had planned. Nothing was planned for this. This is just naturally how art happens, right? As Von comes back with a shorter haircut, jet black, and I'm assuming still covering your arm.
Yes, I'm
Or
still
you leave your
covering
arm
the
out,
arm.
okay. Yeah, the arm at the moment is just the veins. So it's just like from forearm up, your veins on the inside, you can see are deep and dark and purple. The rest of your skin hasn't had too much. And the bite itself is healed. There's maybe a small scar there, but the bite itself is healed. As you all awake in the morning, Von with a brand new haircut. Everyone's getting haircuts, baby.
On, is that you?
Of course it's fun.
What
Looks
on
exactly like
earth?
Von.
What have you done?
I fancy the change.
Guys, can you explain to me what's... He looks exactly the same. I don't understand.
His hair Arthur.
Hector
It's always
pokes his
been that
head
colour.
out of my pocket and covers his eyes and goes back into my pocket because he's horrified.
His hair's always been that colour. I don't understand what you're on about.
Oh
It's
my-
like you've always had a beard, Arthur.
I don't have a beard, and I tweak my mustache.
Falls
In
off.
Elvish, I want to say to Von, you look drow.
I say now, the Stroud don't have dark hair.
Oh, sorry, I meant drab.
Okay,
Oh,
then
wow.
Wow.
Wake up in the morning.
And what was that deal with that thing yesterday? That shockwave or whatever it was? I don't know. Seemed to come from you.
Yeah, you've never said that you could do anything like that before, and now you dye your hair.
I seemingly am learning new things about myself each day.
Not style, apparently.
Wow.
Wow. Even Andrea goes, ooh. Looks away.
I like it, Von. I like it.
Thanks, Otter. I don't really know what came over me yesterday when I done that, but nothing to be worried about.
Fawen isn't convinced
Okay.
because she knows about his arm, but she doesn't want to raise that in front of everybody else.
Nice. So you can get up. The hut abruptly ends after 8 hours. So those of you that were asleep will have been abruptly woken by the hut just poof, and you're out in the fresh air. So you go from being in a contained hut to poof, the outside air hitting you. And with that 6 roll in the morning, you notice that it's a lot foggier this morning than it was the day before. The fog, as you are, I'll say as you get closer, you're going close to a river. That's not going to cause too much fog, but as you look out, your visibility is greatly reduced as you look out across to your left hand on the direction of travel that you're going west. Your left hand side where the forest is, you can see the fog rolling through the forest, but you can see it equally rolling across the hills to the right hand side as well of the borderlands.
Well, even when he's not doing fog cloud, he brings the fog.
He's the
I
weatherman.
don't understand. I feel like you are insulting me. Or complimenting me. I'm going to go with complimenting me.
Yeah, that's the one.
Now I'm more suspicious, but also still think you're competent. I say this all in character, I want to clarify.
You got that. Nice. Packing up and going. Anything anyone wants to do before you leave?
I'm quickly going to roll my Cosmic Omen.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Get anything you want to do. Anyone that wanted to change any spells overnight can change them now. But you have a day's worth of travel to get to the Reflection's Edge. Heavy obscure. That's what I was looking for. Check the rules. Obscurity. Cool. So you all pack up, get back on the, get the horse attached to the cart. The horse did not get eaten during the night, which is lovely. And you carry on your journey. Who will be helming the charge today?
As we are in my element, I will be in my element and walking through fog.
Nice. So, if anyone... So, again, you got... last time you did survival, nature, and perception. Perception will be at disadvantage because of the fog. But
I'm definitely going for perception.
You can go for those. You go for it.
I'll go survival.
It's an easier skill check on this travel because you are on a route rather than a random road.
And that one.
Good job.
Plus 4 for what it's worth, but that one.
What's the terrain?
It's again the same as you did the day before. So you're on the edge of the forest and the swampland. So whatever you had, we let you use your... If you were more concentrating on the forest side... Yeah, okay, good. So you can roll with your bonuses.
Okay.
I got 16 for survival.
Nice. Did you roll?
I can do nature.
Yeah, go for it.
15.
So it wasn't overly difficult. So yeah, in terms of seeing things coming towards you, incredibly difficult. As you're leading out, you can follow the path well enough, and I think keeping yourself on the best route possible as you kind of come around the bend of the forest. I think we described. You kind of came further north to turn and start coming further south, and as you get probably about halfway through the day, you almost can start to pick up and feel the change in the air as with that nature check, and know that water must be getting close. The ground around is getting a bit kind of less swampy and more boggy, and you can smell in the air that there's definitely water. The vibrancy of the grasses and stuff around you in the plains lands is increasing as well. So you know you're going in the right direction. You feel yourself walking on the path, but for seeing things coming out towards you, less fun. Can you all give me a perception check? The first half of your travel goes without any problem. So you get to about lunchtime on the first day after setting out early. I feel like you're on track. The fog itself isn't waning in any way as you carry on. But can everyone give me a perception check, please?
Is this one just normal or with disadvantage?
This one is normal.
Okay,
I
13.
got 10.
10.
10.
Is it 2? Is that going Arta?
I got 13.
13.
Zaga's asleep.
Zaga? Zaga's dead. Well, it's going to happen at some point.
Put him in the bag of holding.
Perception check.
What happened? I fell asleep on the back of the car.
Perception.
Someone kill him.
What am I trying to perceive?
Someone kill him.
Why didn't I think of that?
A mystery thing. We're not sure yet. Let's have a look around.
Yeah, you don't perceive shit. Go back to sleep. Cool. You carry on. So as you break for your lunch, eat some, get some lunch provisions, get some waters in, change up who's riding the horse, or at least leading the horse anyway. People that want to sit in the car, not sit in the car. And you head off on the second half. You hear, as you get closer to the Reflection's Edge, the sound of the river is coming in. The kind of geography of the river's edges, you'll see the river before you see the settlement. You can see the road, and you almost follow the trade route down. You get to a T-junction where you can clearly go north or go south. Turning left and south is going to take you to Reflection's Edge, as marked up on signpostage, and north will take you to the northern settlement of Ripplewood Haven, and then further on to Allhearth. So you kind of follow the river as it comes down. The further you walk down and get towards your destination, Reflection's Edge, the river itself you can see widens slightly. It starts to pick up speed as it heads towards the forest, and you are walking deeper and kind of deeper into this fog as you get closer up. As you approach, you can see that there are some kind of palisade walls that come out, and the Reflection's Edge itself kind of sits on a spur of land that kind of comes out into the river, and you can see it kind of must run round the river, and there's almost a slight bay further into the village itself. Not huge. As you get close, you can see a few huts, but just from the geography, you can tell that it probably has 10 buildings in it itself as a town. And you don't get the feel as well that it's a town per se more than, and I think Miro had explained as well, it's kind of like a border crossing encampment. I think originally set up as like a guardian point, somewhere to stop anyone traveling up and down the river without there being some kind of checkpoint in place. So it's not a huge village, and it's tight. As you approach it now, you realize how small this kind of this area is that you're aiming for. And that's in front of you. So you can see the big wooden wall that runs all the way around. 2 openings that come up from the trade path in, and you can see inside just the tops of some roofs, but again the fog obscuring the view, and you can hear the river as it runs inside the village. How would you like to proceed? Strain? It's not a trick question. I just don't know if you want to do anything special.
I guess just carry on the path.
Moonbeam.
Poo.
Yeah,
poo.
I worry when I stop now in case. I don't know. There's a building there, you say.
Does John shit on the building? Because then I'll moonbeam it.
Whatever he shits on, I'm going to moonbeam.
John doesn't poo anywhere, thank you.
One van's just got a fetish of some kind. He just likes poo.
Whilst we're walking to our destination, can I,
Yep.
just moving away from poo chat,
Yep.
can I just see if Von at any point is touching his wrist or his arm or anything like that? Please.
You can. I suppose it's more of a question for Von whether he would
Yeah.
be.
If you are or if you're not doing
yeah.
anything with it.
I probably would have been a bit towards the start of the journey. Not necessarily now.
Well, because you saw it all purple, right?
Yeah. And obviously the feeling of it is for around about half a day, so by this point I probably wouldn't be feeling it anymore.
And can Zaga take this time to check to see if Arthur's stroking the weird shit on his face?
Us has been non-stop doing it.
He's actually getting spots because he keeps touching his face so much.
He stopped for 20 minutes when he pulled one of the hairs out and panicked that they were falling out, and then after 20 minutes went back to it.
It's getting hand cramp all the while.
Just gonna end up
No,
with,
he's
weird
actually
acne lines.
changing it up.
Oh yeah.
When his arm gets tired from twiddling his moustache, he goes and makes sure there's no dirt in his fingernails.
Nice.
He's casting Mage Hand to twiddle it for him.
Oh, yes, he is.
Mark the spell slot off. That's what we want to know. Use those
It's not a
spells.
spell slot. It's a cantrip.
Oh, well, that's a fancy cantrip. How long does it last? You just constantly just like.
It's an action.
Nice. 6 seconds. You got. So you guys
the
approach.
building.
Yes.
So does it look like there's anyone like it's used regularly?
So you can just see the tops for now. So it was more just whether you were just going to walk. Are you all just approaching on the cart, walking straight into the town, or not? As you get closer to it, I was just giving you the outline in case you were like,
okay.
oh, before we went in, we want to do this thing. If you're just going to be like, yeah, we're going to rock up, you can just rock up to the village.
You expect us to make a plan?
No, I wasn't. I just like to give you the opportunity. I don't want to remove the prompt in case one time. Although last time I did it, like I say, you did shit on someone and then moonbeam them. So it's really it's a
He
toy.
didn't poo on anyone.
He tried
He was
to. And that was the problem.
considering it.
You said, "Can I poo on him?" And I said, "You know, you've been
It
shot."
was a
You turned
question.
away, and that was the instigator for Moonbeam Gate.
Von Van and his bloody emo moonbeams.
Anyway, as the leader of the group today, as
Yeah.
the person in the front, in my natural habitat of natural 1 fog, I want to move towards the town.
Wait,
Nice.
it's foggy. Where did all this fog come from? Was it while I was asleep on the cart?
It was like that this morning when we were cut.
Stab him so hard. Jenny,
I don't remember.
murders you all. Cool. So you walk up to the front of the gate. So these aren't gates here. They're just kind of like openings in the wall. And as you get closer, you can see the buildings themselves are slightly tattered. The wood. This will be wood. Did you understand? Arta's person that's piloting him. Rotten beams everywhere. As the proximity to the water means that you can see that a lot of the building, the roof. Timbers are rotten and broken in some ways. You can see there's just like a lot of damp and wet in the air, and there's a strong smell of like must as you get closer towards the encampment itself. It
What about living room floors?
like living room floors. It's that smell that you know well. And as you get closer, you can see that there is a one person looks to be similar to the lizard folk that you had seen in the original temple. Not the same person, but a lizard folk member stood with a spear, kind of stood to the side as kind of a guard at the front of the town there.
Zaga motions to the group and says, "I got this." And he approaches the lizard man and starts speaking in Draconic.
Nice. What did you say?
Says, "Hey, lizard guy, how you doing?"
Hey, lizard guy, how you doing? I like that. You've got an advantage and you've called him as a guy. He's like, whoa. I didn't get to speak Draconic to many people around here. Where are you from, little kobold? From Drakkar itself?
Hell yeah, I am. And I come all the way to visit you here at this river place.
Hey, well, you're in for a treat. Jeez, I wasn't expecting that when you walked up this morning. Aye, so what are you here for?
We're gonna drop off a friend of ours who's traveling down to some place where druids live.
Yeah, you need transport, yeah.
Well, she needs transport. I don't need transport. But, we're just dropping her off. How's everything here? No one's turned into a dog person recently, have they?
We always have our problems being on the edge of the forest, edge of the river, but no dog people per se. We've had a few little problems, nothing I like to moan about, though.
Nothing serious? No death bloom shenanigans?
What's Death Bloom shenanigans? What's that?
No
Something from
weird
the city?
attacks from the forest?
No, we've... roll a persuasion check. You see he goes to speak and then just hesitates for a second.
Persuasion will be 16.
16. Oof. Yeah, you see he pauses and then goes, well, not... We've had some people leave. I mean, it's not the nicest place here. You're going to come for transport, but that's... Once you've had that, you can't leave. So we've lost a few to the forest, a few little cults and stuff where people decide there's life that beyond the encampment. But no dog people, no.
No, okay, because the last place we were at, they all turned into dogs.
Where were you?
What was the name of the place? I turned around to the rest of the group. What was the name of the place we were just at?
I look at Von Van.
In
Glimmering
Draconic,
Hollow.
I say the Glimmering Hollow.
Surely the Glimmering Hollow is the Glimmering Hollow in any language.
Not in Draconic.
Oh, well.
It's more like a roar.
Yeah. So you know when people just say it with an accent.
I don't pay her any
Glimmering
mind.
Hollow.
It's a glimmering hollow. Ah. It's got French. And then as soon as you, Faye, when you speak Draconic, he just like looks back like, well, blow me over. You speak Draconic? And then he looks at the rest of you and goes, do you all speak Draconic?
No, they don't. She's just a bloody show-off.
Oh, well, it's not very rarely do you see. Well, anyone speak Draconic, to be honest. So, my
everything's
name's...
good in town. That's all I want to know.
Well, I mean, everything's as good as it can be. Every
We got a
town
good
has its
inn. Have they
problems.
got any duck?
No. Oh, well, I don't keep tabs on everything that's here, but they might well have some duck.
Zaga's eyes light up. He turns back to the group again and says, "They might have duck."
It's like just here, and he points to the nearest building on the side, and you can see the size of this building is maybe like 30 foot across. Thing it doesn't look very big. He's like, that's the closest thing we've got to an inn. If you are looking for somewhere to stay, but if you're looking for transport, I mean, someone in there might be able to help you out. He's like, my name's Drake. I'm just posted up as guard here. If you need anything, come find me. But inside, you'll find Ignis. They'll sort you right.
Sorry, you said your name was Drake?
Drake, yeah.
Did you start from the bottom and now you're here?
I mean, I started here mainly. I was born not far from here. What do you mean?
I mean, it's a dragon thing. Don't worry.
No, okay.
But yeah, you said Ignis was inside. I've heard that name before.
And then he realizes he switches to common and says to the he goes, and it's a bit broken. He's like, this is the inn over here. Follow your friend. Puts his thumbs up as if you might not understand what he's saying.
Hey, thanks,
Yeah,
Drake.
Ignis.
I might come and catch up with you later. Are there more people to speak Draconic here?
There's a few lizard folk knocking about. Yeah. I mean, some of the lizard folk are the ones that decided to go live elsewhere. But yeah, there's a few of us knocking around. There's a lot of weird people here, though. If you're just down from Draka.
Are there river vampires? I heard there were river vampires.
River vamp? No, I don't think that's a river. What's a river vampire?
It's a vampire that lives on a river.
I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
It might have tentacles.
Have you ever seen... No, I won't ruin the surprise. Go and talk to Ignis.
Okay, we will do. Thanks. And then I turn around and wave everybody forward.
Nice.
I wave back.
As you all pass by, he just gives you little nods. And you see, like, lightly guarded, the... again, this looks... the best way to describe it would be like a very tribal camp. The spear he has is very simple, like decent wooden spear, not like shambly fucking knots of wood on it. It's a well made spear, but it is just a spear. He's got some leather armors on there, nothing too flashy. Not like the Fulmer Sentinels, who are almost all plated up and look more like knights. He looks super simple. And as you get a view of the town, you can see there's a central building and it looks like it's in complete tatters. There's some... On the right-hand side, on the edge of the water, you can see there's some like housing huts that look to be. You can see the pier slightly further down. Again, doesn't look like it's huge. The boats there aren't massive. It's not like you've got ships going through here. And then, yeah, probably the largest building here is this inn that you're going towards, which is probably about 30 foot by about 20 foot across. So it's probably just one of the smallest buildings you've seen and been in, or been described to as an inn.
That's where Zaga's heading because there's the prospect of duck.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to follow Zaga.
That's where I was going because there's the prospect of the booze.
I should clarify. I was following because there's the prospect of going to bed.
Prospect of going to bed? You going to go to bed already?
Afternoon nap.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It's probably still morning, but afternoon nap.
It'd be early after. So your roles even within the forest.
Travel, wasn't it? So, yeah,
it was 2 day travel. So you've had the rest. You've travelled through the day. So you're here. Difficult to tell because of the fog being as thick as it is, but you can tell the sun is still in the air somewhere. So you're getting in probably. You didn't f up too bad. So you're getting in about where you thought you'd be getting in. So late afternoon, early evening, 4 or 5 p.m. probably as you make it in. But with the fog out, it's been the same colour day the entire day. You've not really had the feel of like a nice sunrise, midday sun and down. It's just been thick fog with the same colour Pantone. All heading towards the inn?
I don't know if Von wants to drop his cart somewhere.
Yeah, we probably should.
As you, you can ask. Drake tells you when you ask him like someone to drop a cut here, he'll be like, it just in front of the inn. We don't have like a stables or anything here. We don't normally. People don't stay here for too long normally. So yeah, just throw it next to the inn. I'm sure it would be fine.
Okay.
Just points you to like a patch of grass next to the inn.
I will take the cart to the patch of grass.
Mm-hmm. Andrew will help you tie up the horse to make sure that they are at least secured to the inn. If there's no stables there, make sure that the horse is calm as you leave him there. You're gonna give it a last little ice blast.
Yep.
Faywin just keeps looking at Von, sort of angry, but also confused about his haircut.
Wait, Valmon cut his hair?
Look at him, Zaga.
Did he
his
do that while I was
haircut.
asleep on the car?
He looks exactly the same. I don't understand why everyone's getting uppity about it.
I mean, wait, wasn't your hair kind of yellow like Faywin's before? Because you look kind of like brothers or cousins.
Brothers.
I thought we called him natural blonde as like a joke thing because he wasn't.
Wait, did something? Zaga's
Just a
confused. He can't tell if something's changed or not.
Just to clarify, Faywin didn't say out loud that she was looking at him confused and slightly angry. She was just doing it.
Well, maybe that's what drew Zaga's attention.
Yeah,
so.
your
She
face.
wasn't narrating that she's confused and slightly irritated. by-
Everybody, I'm kind of confused and slightly irritated. That's a weird feeling. It's like confusion and annoyance.
Hey, Ban, have you been like that all day?
Yes.
And Zaga sort of cuts his eyes a little bit. He's not sure if Bonbon's lying to him.
Shall we head into the inn?
Okay.
Mhm.
Nice.
Hey, Anna, has he been like that all day?
Yeah, since this morning.
So you head into the inn. There is no sign or anything other than you've been told this is the inn that would tell you otherwise. As you walk into a very small space, looks like half probably the space is this communal area. There's a counter, and you can see there's a few tables set out there, and then there's a door that leads to the other half of the building. And you can see behind the counter there is I will tell you what it is. Not many of you would have seen one before. A water Genasi. So there is a blue. Actually, there's two people in here, both water Genasis. One blue skinned, one more aqua skinned. Both appear to be male, and they would have the appearance kind of human, but blue skinned, and like their hair moves as almost as if it's as they're like moving and chatting. Their hair slow moves as if like they're underwater, and as you look at their face and their skin, they look like they've just had a bath or like they're slightly sweaty all the time. You can see that there's a bit of residue and water that sits beyond them all the time, but their skin color, other than their skin color, they would have like a lot of the same appearance as a human. You can see one behind.
Stops and stares.
Yeah.
At these weird creatures.
So there's one behind the bar, one behind like what I call it a bar, that'd be generous for what it is, and then talking to one that sat on a stool the other side. You see the one sat on the stool is creating a bit of puddle below them as well, and you can see that they have a. Can you see? No. No, you would be able to see. They've got like a long, probably like a clarinet. Like across their back, slightly better dressed, but again their clothing is very light, almost material, and sticks them in certain places. But you can see they're just having a chat. No one else in here. All the other things are empty, and you can see these two gentlemen are just having a chat. Welcome. We've got visitors. Come in. I mean, you've been let in, so what are you here for? Duck? Food? You've come here for food?
Yeah. Have you got any duck? Is it dry?
Is it dry? You want
That's
dry
not good
duck?
cooking, Zaga.
I mean, we can probably get you some duck. I mean, we're not. It's not really a restaurant kind of situation. I can get. Do you want to cook your own duck?
Have you got duck?
We have duck. Yeah.
Hooray! They've got duck.
Okay.
Zaga no longer cares that
Looks at the
they're
rest of you. He's
vegan,
like, I thought it was a little bit simple then, just saying duck. My name is.
No, that's half right.
Okay, good. My name is Ignis. Welcome to Reflections Edge. Not really a tourist destination, so I'm assuming you are here for duck and another reason.
Alcohol.
Alcohol. Okay, and Andrew kind of steps from behind you as you're coming in now. She says, I would like to arrange transport, if possible, to get me to Lake Morgana. And he's like, "Phew, Lake Morgana? In this fog?" He's like, all right, well, we can see what we can do. He's like, you going to the Druids? I'm sure you've got the pass to get in then. She's like, oh, yes, I have all the necessary details to arrange pass. And he's like, all right, well... All right, let me. I'll get my man in, and we can talk about that. The rest of you want some alcohol and duck.
Yeah, duck.
I turn to Otto. Should we be drinking in the middle of the day? I don't know if that's, we've got a job to do, and people might need saving.
Alcohol helps me think.
We absolutely should not be drinking, Artie, you're correct. What do I know?
Now I kind of want to drink, because Faywin told me I shouldn't.
The other one sat your side of the bar, kind of spins on his stool round, and you can see like even the way it's sat, it's a small chair, can't be that comfy. Kind of scooches, like spins around to look at you, and says like, "Come on, let the boys drink. There's not much to do here. I mean, there's no trouble about. What's a little alcohol between friends?" And he leans over the back and pulls out a bottle and then grabs some glasses. You can see as he comes over to you guys and like sets them on the closest table to you, picks up one of the glasses and kind of like runs his finger around the inside and then flicks it, and a load of water comes out. As he goes, "How's that, a little bit of muck on it? So who's drinking with us today then? Tell us your stories. I don't get to talk to anyone for so many weeks at a time. What brings you here?"
Zaga looks at Bonbon.
Faywin's scowling at this wet man.
Come on, a little bit of alcohol. Turn that frown upside down. He just pours you a little drink. Kind of hands it
Zaga
towards
looks
you
at him
and
and says,
drinks one.
Hey, are you always that moist?
Yes, unfortunately, being a water genasi has some downsides. One of them being we're a little bit wet all the time, but
A what?
a genasi. Where are you from, my little friend? And he pours you a drink and kind of passes it down to you. Just a shot glass of like clear white. No, not white. Clear alcohol.
Zaga knocks it back, coughs a little, and then says, "Draka."
Yeah, it's something like akin to ouzo, like horrible, like that's got a kick to it. Draka. Wow, we haven't had from Draka. Oh, so you can speak with our
Yeah, I was
lizard
speaking
friends.
with Drake out there. He's a cool guy. He said you had duck.
I mean, I don't have duck, but I'm sure there's some duck knocking about. I mean, we are on the river after all. So what brings you all the way from Draka? Tell me your story. Come on. And he pours you another shot, hands it over.
Sorry, what did you say your name was?
My name's it's long. Call me Thal.
What's your full name?
It's Thalorin, but Thal is good
Thalorin.
enough. Yeah. TH. As he drinks another one. With you,
Faywin doesn't
I like this guy.
drink for you as well, sir. Ooh, that's quite the beard. Pours one out, hands it to you.
Absolutely.
He's Faywin trying to figure out if she speaks their language.
Faywin doesn't like him.
As he says that's a nice beard, Arta turns and goes, "Thank you very much."
Well, I hadn't even noticed I had some moustache on this man. Drink for you, drink for you. And Ignis pops in and he's like, if any of you want to get any business done, I suggest we should do that quickly before Thal gets on a swing. He does like new people being here, and unfortunately I can't stop him making you all get drunk. So be prepared to pay. And also, yeah, we want to sort out some transport. I'll get that sorted. So he
Yeah,
kind
we
of
should
grabs
do that
Andrew.
first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why are we here again? I say as I take my shot.
Duck.
He's like, you're here to tell me your stories. Why else would you not be here? Sit down, drink some of this delicious, whatever this stuff is, and waste the day away.
I
Could
step away
Faywin-
from the
sorry.
table.
Mhm.
Sorry, go on.
Faywin would like to go and use their bathroom and speak to Jeff to ask him all about watermen.
Yeah.
But the others can do what they want to do, but that's what Faywin wants to do.
Ask him about Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Yes.
You go to the
Zaga
bath.
will take another drink and,
Yep.
and settle in and say to this guy, so where are the water vampires?
Oh, the water vampire. I mean, I don't know what those are, but in the water? I don't know. In Draka? Is that a Draka thing?
I know, I heard there are water vampires here. We've killed a land vampire. I want to kill a water one.
You heard they were here? He's like, how many of these have you had? You notice the bathroom is like a drop pit. Not very nice. You wouldn't want to be in there for very long with Jeff. As you get in, it's like not a hugely comfortable place, but you can be in there if you would like. Doesn't smell too bad because it kind of drops into what is like a latrine that then runs out into the river and then away it goes. But it's not a lovely.
Sorry, just to clarify, into the river where the ducks are that Zaga is going to be eating.
Oh yeah.
Okay, great, thank you. No other question.
No question. Yeah. All the poop goes in the river. It's not a lot of me though. So yeah, Ignis is like, well, anyone wants to sort any business, come talk to me. Otherwise, you can keep my man Fowl busy. That will give me a bit of time to get some work done.
I will head over to Ignis and hand over the note that
yeah.
gave us.
Yep. Do you send it? Just hand it over? Read this.
So, when we was in the Glimmering Hollow, basically what happened there with have you heard of the Death Bloom?
Have I heard? No. I've heard. No.
The forest is. How do I put it?
Dangerous. We know that.
Very more dangerous than usual. We are trying to move people away from the forest as much as possible, because what is causing issues there is moving further afield. Hopefully this note will help explain it a bit more from Mira from the Thornton Sentinels.
Okay. And you hear the sound of like Thornton's. Everything up to that point has been like, "Meh," and then when you're like he's like, oh okay, takes it from you. He's like, all right, okay. I'll let's sort this transport and I'll read this. Okay. Right. So you need and you want transport south to Lake Morgana. Are you for everybody or?
No, it's just for the orc.
Andrew will come with you to arrange it all. He's like, oh, okay. Right, well, I mean, that's put a 180 spin on what I thought what today was going to be. Let's go and find. And he leads you out of those who want to go out. Lead you out into the mainland, into the main part of the town, and you start heading off towards the docks area. Cool. Those that are staying and drinking in the pub can stay and drink in the pub. If there's any questions you want to ask Thal, let me know. Otherwise, we'll carry on with the other guys that are walking. The duck hasn't arrived yet.
I'm going to start telling stories of our time in Redvant and how we slayed 2 giant dwarfs. And
Nice.
then we're going to move on to crazier and crazier stories where there's going to be a bit of embellishment. And we're going to leave that up to chance on whether he believes us.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that Zag will back me up.
And
Otter will just look grumpy.
Do his thing. He is incredibly interested in listening to your story, so that's good. When we come back to it, we'll do some persuasion checks to see, or performance and persuasion checks to see how well you get across the stories.
Yeah, Zaga definitely will embellish these stories. He's very, very happy to embellish stories and drink.
Yeah, and the more you tell stories, the more he just grabs drinks from behind the bar, and he's just grabbing bottles from behind the bar and just like pouring them out. Different, like when you get through the Ouija one, you do.
I'm not looking forward to the 500 gold cost of this.
When it comes to the end, we'll come back to. We'll do this bit and we'll come back to you guys for that because we can do a load of different checks for those. So as you're walking across, so who's going over with Ignis? Von and Undreal. Faywin, are you staying in the toilet? Yeah.
Can I, after I've had a chat with Jeff, it's just so that I know more about the Genasi?
Yep. So Jeff will not be that helpful with Genasi, to be fair. He can tell you like that they exist and that there's not just water Genasi, that like a lot of the elements have Genasi, that they're kind of rare, that they kind of spring up in different places and then kind of pull together a lot of the time. A lot of them get brought into more religious endeavors because of them being a bit rare, but other than that, he's like he doesn't have anything else. It's like, I don't really know.
Then I'll say to him, it's been lovely to chat, but I am standing in a really stinky toilet.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I know, and it's not where high elves should be, so I'm going
Exactly.
to go.
Get us back to all have.
We're on the way. And then I'll go with Von and Andrea.
Cool. It's cool. You set off to catch up with Von and Andrea as they're walking. Ignis will go through. When he takes a note from you, he actually starts going through some stuff, and he says, as you're walking over, that a few of the people that live here, so a few of the merfolk, are patrolling the rivers because they've been looking for or trying to work out where a few of the lizard folk had gone. So they had a bigger pool of lizard folk here. Drake is the last one that's left. And a few of them had like gone off to what he keeps calling it like a cult, and he's like, oh, they got drawn away, like essentially staying here. And you can look at it; it's like a very damp, weird shit camp. They're there to protect a border that doesn't really need protecting that much. They mainly just arrange transport and ferries. There's to the north much nicer places, and then you're like on the cusp of going south through into Lake Morgana and the country in the south. So it's like they're just stopping people move, but it's not the nicest job, not the nicest placement. So he's explained that they lost a few people where they'd gone away, like cleared out all their stuff, just disappeared, and they haven't seen them for a while. And a few of the merfolks had been trying, kind of like patrolling the river a little bit more, just try and see if they can spot anything, or see if they've gone to one of the settlements in the south that are closest to the river, one of the old ruined towns, or whether they've gone north and they're out and about a bit more. So he said it's a bit of a like skeleton crew. As he's trying to recall and kind of like find things that would make sense and fit into what's been going on, or what you're telling him has been the situation. As you make it over to the dock, where you see there is a young, what looks to be young water Genasi there. Not water Genasi, sorry. I know which would be a merfolk. Sat on the edge of the dock, and he just shouts out. He's like, Lyra! She turns around, she's like, what? And as she turns around, you can see that where her skin is, merfolk are top part human, bottom part fish. Classic mermaid style. Her face looks to be young, but her voice as it comes out is a little bit raspy and a little bit like, hey! And she's like, fuck, that doesn't quite, the mismatch there was a bit off. She's like, what do you want? And he's like, we got some people for a boat ride. We got a transport. When you got crew coming back, she's like, not until the rest of them come back with a boat. You know, I can't just get a boat out for no reason, Ignis. And he's like, yeah, I know. I'm just, look, we've got someone from the Druids. They want to get down to Lake Morgana. We're the only ones that can do it. So we're coming to you to ask for help. And Andrea was like, please, if there's anything you can do. She's just like, for fuck's sake. Everyone always wants something from Lyra. Fuck. All right, I'll see what I can do. I'll try and get one sorted. And she looks across, she's like, these ones are all shit. Okay, give me some time. I'll see when the guys are coming back, and we'll get you on the closest, the earliest boat we can get out. She's like, do you mind going through the night, or do you want to wait till the morning? And Andrea was just like, whenever we can go, that would be great, thank you. She's like, fuck, Ignis, you're going to owe me for this one. He's like, okay. Laura, whatever you need to do, just get it sorted, and these lovely people, it's all signed off, we got the paperwork, we'll get it ready to go. And she just goes, fine, just like flops into the water and swims up. And you can see there's a few boats further up on the dock, and she like flies out on the side, starts going through what's in the boats there, and has this like, it's like a bit of a leaping fish, where she jumps out and leaps onto the boat, checks some stuff out, flops back into the water, swims around, jumps up again, much quicker in the water than she is on the land. But yeah, has this raspy old voice that doesn't quite match her body. So he's like, right, so Ignis will get you sorted out. I'm afraid you'll have to take whatever. We don't have any nice boats here. They're just standard transport, small fishing vessels, because we don't really move that many people out. Transport south is a bit of a, needs to know basis. So as long as you're all right with that, then we can get you sorted, and we'll get Lyra to get you out at some time during this evening. Andrew's
As long as she is kept safe.
she'll be a safe. I mean, we'll have the if Lyra can get her crew back, then you'll have the merfolk swimming alongside. So it should be as safe as we can make it.
Thank you.
Fabian, on the way, what's your passive perception?
15.
15.
15.
As you're catching up to them before this happens, kind of traipsing through, and it's not far. Again, you're talking like 60 foot, maybe 60, 70 foot to get across. As you're looking across the rest of the town, you can see, you get the feeling that it's like kind of abandoned. There's not much movement going on in terms of, you've been in a few of these non-city towns, the Willow's Glade and Genasi. They were always, apart from when you turned up and the Butlers were there, but there's always been people moving around. You're always seeing people, as small as they are. There's always a bit of a culture and a hum to these villages. This is like desolate. You bumped into two people there. There's the guy on the gate. The huts that look like residential ones don't look like there's any light or anything coming from inside them there. You just get the feel that like it's just a very, just like desolate little encampment. It's like a little bit sad. And then you spot like a small black cat kind of that's looking at you, and as you catch its eye, it darts behind one of the houses as you kind of catch up with the rest of these guys and have this conversation. And then, yeah, so Ignis essentially sorts that out. Lyra's going to get a boat ready and will be ready to kick off at some point during this evening, as quick as you can get a crew back. Hopefully get the merfolk going, and that's going to be the safest way to get Undriel on the road or on the river. Ignis will read the note as he's like, "Oh, if you guys want to go back to the inn, we can get you sorted with some more drinks. We'll get some of that food if we can. I mean, we'll all have to pitch in and get a bit of cooking. We don't have a chef per se. I mean, Drake likes to do some stuff, but I don't know how much I trust him to kind of cook for other people."
Do you have a place that we're able to stay as well for the night?
I mean, we can put you up in one of the residential blocks if you want. There's a few of them that are probably running a little empty now. They're not. Again, it's not going to be the comfiest, but you know, it's a dry place here. I'll get the keys to one of them.
Is there any reason, Ignis, why it is quite so quiet here?
I mean, it's always been quiet, but like I was saying to your friends here, we've had a few people that have left recently. It's not the most glamorous posting, shall we say, and us Genasi don't mind it if it's a little bit wet, but it can be a little bit boring. I mean, Thao is probably eating every piece of information out of your friends' ears in that bar right now, probably getting them quite drunk because we have only ourselves to talk to, really. There's only, 4, 5, 6 of us now. So yeah, it's getting a little bit tough. Not much need for a border encampment these days.
Mm-hmm. And Thal, your friend, he's just chatting to them because he's bored. That's why he's wanting so many stories. Because when I left, I used your bathroom, and he was really ploughing them with alcohol when we.
Yeah, he will get them drunk. He'll get them really drunk. I mean, like I say, there's not much we do. And also, little Genasi secret. We are even more water-based than most. So, got quite a high alcohol tolerance. So, yeah, he'll probably just be trying to get him completely shit-faced. I'm not gonna lie.
Can I insight check him to see if he's being honest in way?
Yep.
13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from everything you're saying, nothing seems to twinge of dishonesty or hiding anything.
Von Andrea, we should probably get back to the inn soon rather than later because they really were trying to put it away when I left.
Yeah, it'll be. Yeah, and if they, I mean, the little one, I'm not sure what his tolerance is like, but yeah.
It's low and his pockets are shallow, so we should really.
That's good.
Get back.
Cool. Cut back to the booze house.
They're shallow, as in.
Oh, shallow.
He's not going. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not sure he'll want to pay, so we should go.
So yeah, cut back to the booze hounds. So, Performance. Give me group. Well, what would you? I suppose group, whatever you prefer. Performance or persuasion. To impress enough to get drinks, more drinks from Fowl.
So, how long has it been since they went on their walk?
Well, we'll cut back in time to they've just
Oh,
left.
okay.
So you're just starting to get into your stories now.
Because at some point I will be telling the exciting story on how I killed the vampire to save the world, and I will be doing so through the medium of interpretive dance. But I don't want to do that yet.
We can definitely.
Yeah,
say
Zaga wants to build up to telling the story about killing the giant tree.
Yeah.
And he will probably jump on a table and start swinging his rapier about if he's pissed.
Nice. So we got that's 2 stories. Any more? We can do them in ascending order as you go
I'll do
through.
them in order. So I guess one of the early ones, we'll talk about how we got rid of the bandits and and saved the red coats, or whatever they're called, the red
Yep.
hoods.
Save
we'll-
Butlins.
Butlins is saved.
We'll talk about how we we defeated some pirates.
Defeated some pirates.
and
Nice.
as an extension of that, we'll also talk about how we
Pirates was quite good actually.
how we managed to gather information on a haunted ship covered by fog
And darkness.
and darkness. Yeah. What else have we done?
You got enough. I mean, that's 3 days are good. That's an ascending DC
Is
challenge.
the spirits at the hot race thingy, Majig?
Oh yeah, we can talk about the ghosts. How
Yeah.
we are officially Ghostbusters.
Officially Ghostbusters. I like it.
And
We
if there's,
bested a hag in a game of wits.
did we?
Well,
I mean, it's embellishment.
Oh yes. Of course.
it's not bullshit. Okay.
Killed many an owlbear.
So,
We
I'm gonna need some rolls.
we fought a 3-headed giant duck.
It was more than that.
7.
You've undersold.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
7. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Some of them had 3.
Let's hope he's not a baddie when you've just told him everything that's happened.
Look, he's buttering us up with booze.
With booze as you go. So I need group. I need. Well, it depends how you gonna. If you wanna, you need a persuasion and at least 1 persuasion and 1 performance.
I'll do persuasion.
But someone else can throw 1 in to back up if they'd like to. So I let you can roll the 2 first, and then the third person can be the catch-all of like, that sounds
be the
like
catch-all.
bullshit, and then you can go in with whichever one. So the third person needs to be someone that can cover both, because if you fail one or the other, and then we'll do ascending.
Well, I
DCs.
can't do either.
I
So-
will cover both.
Yeah, okay, so that's fine.
I got 19 minus 1 for exhaustion, so 18 for
Oh, yeah.
persuasion.
Okay.
I'm not doing this through interpretive dance because it's just the first story at
Yeah.
this point.
We'll do that. We'll save the last one for the one where they return, and you can all be doing whatever the fuck you want at that point.
So that's an 18 straight roll.
Cool, 18. So the first story, you go through the basic stuff, explaining how, you fought some bandits, and he's like, we've all fought bandits, and go through, he talks about pirates, and he's like, oh, good points to your beard a little bit, Otto, he's like, pirates, oh, okay, this is going to be more interesting, pours out some drinks, then give me another one again.
15.
That was on the persuasion.
Performance.
So I need persuasion. Burn or Zaga.
I've done one already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, jump on.
17.
Nice. So yeah, as you now start getting into the mutation stuff and everything else, he's like, he grabs another bottle for the thing, and he starts he almost starts like mixing, a bit like the different liquor shots. He starts pouring out different viscosities of alcohol that sit in different layers. Few have got almost looks like they've got like bits of them, like green bits within some thicker like sambuca style alcohol within the other ones on top. And as you do, they actually taste a bit nicer than the ooze you're doing. So he's fancying them up the more you tell him, which is lovely. And they go for one more as the final crescendo of story.
This is the performance dance one.
Yeah, performative dance. Performance dance, dancing on the tables, telling stuff. Whatever you want to do as the rest of the guys come in, but this will be the difficult easy check.
As it's performative dance, I'd get advantage.
Yeah, nice.
My cape's billowing, and I roll an 11.
Oh.
Is it just the one, or do you need all of us?
No, give me the persuasion.
Performance, so yeah.
So the performance is a fail.
Okay. I can do performance or persuasion. Which, seeing as we're at this point, I'll go for performance.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nat 20, -1, +4.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
23 altogether.
So persuasion, then
Yep.
I guess I'll do that. As Zag is on the table still, swinging his sword around, talking about how he discovered that he could throw fire at evil creatures.
Yeah.
That would be an 18.
18.
I'm singing What We Do with the Drunken Pirate.
Mm-hmm. That's difficult. So as you guys return into the bar after Ignis has been like, these guys can be getting these guys drunk, you see Zaga and Arta on the table. As Zaga's swinging his sword around and Arta's trying to dance on this table. This table rocks. Zaga catches Arta as he falls backwards with a nat 20. Otter manages to catch Arta as he falls, and then they all start laughing. And Phallus just say like, "This is amazing! You guys are crazy! The things they've been up to." As you walk through the door, and it's just like, one table is sprawled over to the side, one bottle of alcohol falls down. Zaga's still swinging his sword on the table as the other three of you walk in, and he's like, "This is kind of what I meant."
I've been gone 10 minutes. We're wasting.
Yeah, you guys have had like at least 4 or 5 shots.
Hey guys, come join us.
We were just telling them what we've done in the last 3 weeks.
Faywin's jaw is clenched and she is shaking her head disapprovingly.
Lighten up, face egg.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm stepping out this one.
Yeah. Come join us, Faye, and let yourself loose a bit.
Let me just check which languages Otard does not speak.
You see Ignis goes to like go, it's just a bit of, and as you say that and you respond, he's like, oh, there you go. Yeah. Fal's like, oh, she's a little bit fiery. He stands at the table.
Can't even do fireball. And I tap her on the back.
From the floor. You get up and tap him on the back as like I stood on the
Hey,
table. But it's an
Faywin,
easy,
tell
easy
him about
reach.
the time you fell in the river.
That was a good one.
Oh, please tell me. We love some stories where stuff goes wrong. Can't all be, killing geese with multiple heads and killing pirates and got a lot of stabbing actually. You mentioned it. Trolls, trees.
I don't stab anyone. I've got a hammer.
You know what I mean.
Your art of negotiation.
I'm so glad that you've managed to tell all the stories and you're taking it seriously, that we have a job to do, which is why we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've done our job here, haven't we?
Yeah, we've done our job, and the fact we've done our job means we can tell people about our job.
Well, why don't you all just go home then if you think the job's over?
I don't really have a
Boys,
home.
boys.
Okay. See you later.
Mummy's
And then-
telling us off.
Yeah.
Faywin walks outside.
I look around for Von Van to try and try and get some approval.
I say to our archers, are we still going through this kidnapping?
No. If that's what she's like when we've just had a little bit to drink, then I no. And
Tiger falls off the table.
Art starts falling asleep on the bar.
Thal turns around and says, I apologise. And you can see that whilst the rest of them are getting a little bit slurry now with their words, as Thal turns around with his drink, he's like, no, I apologise. I get very excited when people come in and start telling me stories. And, you guys have some stories. And he does a little shot.
You have any stories to tell?
Oh, not as many as I'd like. Came here for some adventure. A bard went to tell the world of the stories of the border forest, and so far we've just had a couple of lizard folk piss off somewhere else, and every so often the merfolk take down something in the river, but it's not that exciting. It's a bit
Hey,
mundane.
you should join us.
Out on the road.
Indeed. Well, you've heard all the stories we have to tell.
It sounds. I mean, I'm a humble bard who is mainly good at drinking, singing, and playing the flute.
From the floor, Zaga pipes up and says, I burn off a dwarf's beard!
He burnt off a dwarf's beard. Yes.
You also
Little
burn off the
Zaga here
rest
is
of his
also a
body.
bard.
Oh,
Little Zaga here is also a bard. You should have a little competition of sorts.
I think he should probably sober up first. It would be unfair for me to take advantage of his condition. Laying on the floor.
Laying on the floor, very happy,
Very happy.
reveling in the memory of burning off a dwarf's beard.
So, are we? The plan is to carry on drinking, is it? And he looks at Ignis. He's like, "Are we having a little get together in the inn?" He's like, "We know we've got work to do. At some point, they'll be leaving by boat, but it is only one of them. So, it's up to our friends here what they want to do."
Whoa! Boat! Somebody said I could get a boat up to... Where do the elves live?
Everhearth, something like that.
Earth, Hearth, Stone?
Go.
What?
How much have you given him, Val? He's like, one or two. Honestly, not that much.
You can just hear Arthur snoring on the
Yeah.
bar.
They really peaked quickly. They were quite excited.
What's Bon Bon doing during the...
I'm just still stood there, just I don't even know what I'm doing.
The disbelief.
You want to drink, Von? Just one. I mean, I'm not too bad. These guys are a bit, I don't know, worse for wear. I'm just merry.
You can hear there's a little slur in there.
A little bit. Well, one for the road. Or the water, whichever way we're going.
Well, I believe we're staying here tonight.
Oh, we are? Even better then. We don't have to go anywhere.
So, staying for a little drink. We'll have to, all pitch in. Have you ever had a little cookout? Bit of drink? Everyone has a little cook? We can provide some of the meat. Obviously, if we could be compensated for some of our supplies, that'd be lovely. But we don't have a restaurant per se, or really a chef, unless you want to let Drakey boy try out some of his culinary expertise. He's a little hit or miss, but saves us having to do cooking.
From the floor, we hear is duck!
Yeah, the duck, but someone's got to cook the duck.
Under his breath. No, they don't.
I'm always good for a barbecue.
Barbecue. What is barbecue? We invent barbecue. It's not that nice to be cooking outside, but we can try it. So, drinks?
What's Fabian doing outside?
I'm gonna go check on Faywin.
It's failing outside.
Yes.
She stormed out in a huff.
Andrew will kind of follow you out. The smell inside, because again, you got the smell inside that inn is of like damp wood and sambuca. It's like end of night vodka
Weatherspoon's
revolutions.
carpet.
Yeah, Weatherspoon's carpet is a very good
Revs.
smell for it.
Oh god.
More like vodka revs with the different types of shot that are sticky and hitting the floor.
While I'm outside, do I see the cat again?
Give me a perception check.
20.
20,
Not
yes. Yeah, you spot... so you guys are out the front of the inn. You spot to that kind of shackled, more run-down central building, which you pass to get to the dock. You can see the cat is kind of just like peering out from the side there as you come outside, and Andrea and Von kind of follow you out.
Can I... Is it close enough for me to speak to it?
I mean, you can shout at it. Probably like 20 foot, 30 foot. So it's close enough to you for if you catch its eye to try and like convince it to come forward, or you could just shout at it. But it's like enough of a distance away that you'd have to try and like coerce it over.
Can I try and get it to come over to me?
Yeah, give me a animal handling check.
13.
13. It kind of peeks its head out, and then see as it like you're like looking to like kind of coo it towards you. I don't know what the word is. Coax it towards you. As Von and Andriel comes out, it kind of ducks back behind as those two are there. And Andriel's like, "Oh, it's a little bit loud in there, isn't it?"
Mhm.
What are you trying to do, Faven?
It's really weird. When I mean, forgetting everything that's just happened there, this is
I
absolutely
mean, that was quite
ridiculous.
crazy. They were on the tables already. It was like less than like 5 minutes maybe that we were
I
gone.
know.
It didn't feel like very long at all, too.
It wasn't long at all.
Wow, it's quite impressive.
And it's like
then.
I mean, impressive isn't the word I'd use, but
Well, it's been a very testing time, and people, blow off steam in different ways. Sometimes.
oh, you're far too nice, Andriel. I would
Well.
have thought, having been with them for as long as you have, you'd understand. They're just stupid.
Some people make stupid mistakes when stresses are upon them.
I kind of wish that you did have more duck to give to Saga, but that's besides the point. When I was following you guys, I popped to the loo to, speak to the little man in my ring.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was following you, I noticed, I don't know if you guys feel it, but it just feels almost too empty here. It's uncomfortable. But I did see a little black cat, and I was going to, being around you druids, I've picked up a few skills of my own, and I was going to try and have a little conversation with it, but it seems to be quite timid.
Oh, and she's like, "Have you tried?" And she like goes, "Hang on, this is one thing she actually can do."
Big up, Andrea.
So she's a real druid.
So she's an actual druid.
She's not an emo either.
Wow. Just thrown out there. She can do something with. Okay,
Why
cool.
you just noticed
Yeah.
Bonbon's new picture?
Yeah, sure. Because you were asleep.
He really does look like a Fallout Boy fan.
Fully. So she like crouches down low to the ground, and Andrew's a half orc, so she's like bulk wise a lot larger than the elves. As she bends down and she uses druidcraft to just create a small little like a flower that has like the inside of it looks almost to be like a yarn ball, like a big yellow like puffy center as she loses towards it, and then you see she casts another level and attempt to speak to the cat to call it forward, and we'll roll with her bonus. Nice. As she does, you see the cat pokes his head out as she's leaning down, and she just says, come, little kitty," and the cat slowly starts making its way towards you until it gets to like the steps of the thing as she's there. Of the druidcraft thing that itself is a real flower that's left behind, so you kind of drops it, and the pollen ball the cat kind of grabs as it's there in front of you. So you can.
I'd like to sit down to look non-threatening to the cat.
Mhm.
Hello. Oh, actually, I'm gonna please cast Speak with Animals so I can actually speak to it.
Yep, cool. So yeah. So Von, you've seen the two girls sit down and start playing with a cat. I think he said something else.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah. Don't be like them. Yeah. So they sit down, and yeah, you can see that this and cat's decent sized, like not small cat, like adult female cat, jet black. It's quite. They have fun, but they let out their steam in their own ways, and they are effective when we need them to be.
I'm kind of, while they're both down the cat, I'm kind of looking at them, then looking back in the inn, and then looking at them, looking back in the inn. Like, which way do I want to go?
Do I want to?
In cat, I'd like to say hello, little lady, to the little cat.
Hello, little lady. You like to say to the cat.
Yeah.
Do you check it for balls?
Do I what? Sorry?
Did you check it for balls?
You said it was a female cat.
Did I? I think I said
Yeah.
it was a feline cat.
Oh, I thought you said female.
I don't think it's a female, but it can be a female if you want. The cat responds. Cat responds back. Have you not? I suppose you haven't used Speak with Animals before, have you?
Mm-mm.
How does Speak with Animals work?
I think she has used it before, but I don't think she's used it
Used it.
in the third session or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I used it to speak to Hector.
You verbally, because it just says you verbally. Oh no, it just says comprehend and communicate.
Yeah, for the duration.
Information about
Beast can give you
locations,
information
Oh,
about
okay, yeah.
nearby locations and monsters.
Yeah.
I just want to have a chat.
So
many
you don't. I think to start with, as you say, you don't get a verbal response, but the cat kind of cottons on that you two are both able to speak to it and kind of nuzzles between you both. Very relaxed.
Okay.
But yeah, you have Speak with Animals, so yeah, if there's anything on there that you want to do with such a cat, or ask certain questions, then be my guest. But yeah, the cat seems to be very happy in both your presences.
Okay, I'd like to ask the cat if it has an owner.
Mm-hmm.
Or does it live outside, or does it have a home? How long has it been here for?
Oh my god! Okay, wait.
There is
Before you
there
go
is
into
an
all
actual
right, one
cat
question. You're gonna
right
ask all
outside.
the cat. You're gonna ask a cat 4 questions at once.
Oh no, sorry. I thought I was just listing off
Oh.
what I was talking.
No, we can
Sorry.
go back and if there's bits,
Okay.
but let's go for it. Von, whilst they're sat down with the cat, are you going inside to drink or are you staying outside? Ignis is inside drink with the guys now. So he sat down with Thal and they're both having a few drinks. It's a bit for them too, a bit calmer now. They're sat around a table, just having a drink rather than dancing on tables and whatnot.
I'm gonna head out while they're off the car. I'm gonna head further out into the town, just kind of have a little look around.
Yep.
Obviously picking up on what Faywin just said before interacting with the cat again about.
Can you
it
take
being-
John with you?
Yeah,
I don't want it to distract him to distract the cat.
I can't promise I won't moonbeam something though.
True. If you do, he'll shit on your shit. Yeah, John.
Please don't move anything. Yeah, cool.
So yeah, I'm
you
gonna
go
kind of
for
go a
one
little wander around town.
Yeah, nice. Give me a perception check.
That's a 21.
21. Nice. So as you're walking around, we'll pick up things that you pick up there. The rest of you inside the pub as you're drinking with Ignis and Thal. Anything you want to do other than recount stories? They Thal, noticing that you guys have had 4 or 5 drinks now and are slowing slightly. He's like, "Can I interest you in anyone like a little bit of gambling, little games? Do you like a game?"
Ara's still asleep.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were asleep. Looks down at Zagger on the floor.
What kind of game?
Just a simple game of chance, you know. Money on the table, winner takes all.
Always down for a bit of a game?
Hell yeah, I'll take your money.
Oh, he's awake, the little one. It's like, have you
Pull
had
from the floor.
from the floor? You managed to sit up. We need a little bit of participation. And he goes into his little pouch and pulls out just a small stack of silver coins and then 2 dice. Little dice game.
What's the game?
Simple game. It's called Rollies. Highest number wins.
Man,
Not really any skill in that, is there?
That's why I said it's a simple game of chance. What better game than chance? And also, let's not bring skill into it. You're a little, we've been drinking.
How many silver coins did he put?
At quick glance, like 10 maybe.
Zaga pulls out 20.
Oh, ready to put one's money where one's mouth is.
got to pulls out 30.
Well. Ignis, it looks like we've got a game on our hands.
Arthur doesn't pull out anything because he's
You're asleep, yeah, I'm assuming you're there. Nice, you guys set up for a game of rolling. So he starts and he goes around and he puts 2 silver down. He's like, and so as he explains, the game goes around. It's like it's essentially a bet, And then once the bet is settled, you all roll a dice. You roll a d20. Highest number takes the pot, and you go again. Super simple, but it gets played really quickly, and they have drinks as they go. So he's like, so let's get you accustomed to the rules, shall we? A little simple start. 2 silver.
2 silver.
2 silver.
Oh, keeping it simple. All right, boys, roll your rollies.
I'll do on DGP.
D20 roll.
D20 roll, just a straight D20 roll.
7.
3.
16. Oh, that's just luck of the game, isn't it? So he takes your silver and moves across. I need to write this down, as I'm definitely going to forget. Cool. So he is up to. So mark off that you both lost 2, or you can write down something you lost 2 and then we'll do it as you go. Yeah. Sorry, he's up to 14 because he won your 2s. He's like, right, understand the game. 4 silver.
Can I raise him?
Yeah.
Zaga puts down 10 silver.
Oh, confident for a second round.
I'll put in 10 silver too.
Wow. He looks at him and goes, might be a quick game today. 10 silver it is. Roll your dice, gents.
Nat 20.
Someone's watching D&D.
11.
I'm definitely not watching. And he looks over to you and he's like, well done. And he rolled a 5. Over to you it is. Should take 10 from each of them. He's like, Ignis, this is going to get a little bit saucy. He takes some, leans over at Ignis, drops another 10 silver on his thing. So he's like, thank you. Pours out some drinks for the rest of you. And then you go again. We'll come back to those. Artist staying asleep. Vaughn, as you are walking around and just scoping out, again, you pick up a lot of what Faywin had seen, just desolate space, not much going on. As you get close to the port, in the south there's a few smaller huts and some storage places, but again, there's just not a lot going on around here. But you can see down by the pier that there is a boat being pulled up. And looks to have is getting set ready. There's some oars and bits within inside, and you can see that that Lyra is essentially readying the port and readying the boat to travel with people down there. So she must be getting fairly close as you pass by, and you can do a loop. It doesn't take you long to do a loop of this place. It just is one little area with no other kind of bits in there. Is there anything specifically you would be looking out for or watching for?
Not particularly. Can I go over to Lyra though?
Yeah.
Lyra, it's town always been this deserted?
Well, it's not really deserted. It's just, it's a bit quiet here. There was more of us here. There used to be a lot more. We liked the quiet life back by the river, and we had a lot more merfolk. The lizard folk, really. I'm sure Ignis told you we're leaving off for other ventures. People don't believe in needing an encampment down here. We haven't really got the resources. We don't really get any money to spruce up the place, so it's just become a little run down. I know we've been trying to track where these lizards are going, because there's something fishy going on in that forest, and just to disappear off is a bit of an odd one.
There has been some strange occurrences in the forest recently. I'm wondering if this may well be linked to that in some sort of way.
Strange occurrences? Yeah. I knew something's been going on. We've been patrolling up and down the river trying to find out, but we're not getting much. I know there's people that are living in the forest still, and she looks kind of catches on. She's like, "Hang on, your people are from the forest. You guys living in there? You not found anything?"
But I'm originally from the west side of the river.
West side is the best side.
So they say. And I don't know whether what's been going on over here has made its way across that side of the river or not.
There's No, well, let me tell you for the river, we haven't seen anything in the river that causes too much concern. Other than we get a few people that try and travel north or south. There's always some goblins or something trying to make their way down to the lands of gold in the south. But no, not too much in the riverside. I know some of those lizards were making inroads, though. They were going into those villages and those ruined towns. You know, the ones that were left behind when they created this bastard forest.
Yeah.
But what they've been doing down there, God knows. That, as far as I'm aware, it's just the forest. It's just as nice as it is. It's a little greener than it is here. But no, the lizard folk that left, they claiming that they had better opportunities and going to have a better life down in the forest, and they were going to be looked after, and it's been a slow downhill since then.
Did many of these lizard folk make multiple trips down there before deciding to leave?
Difficult to say exactly, but probably. I mean, we don't just live here in the encampment. We ride the rivers regularly, keeping track. We make small expeditions into the forest. I mean, we live off the forest.
Yeah.
A little bit more of the river here. There's a lot of fish, and the duck's really good if you can get one. But yeah, most likely they've been in and out of the forest as we all are. I tend to stay to the water.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
If your friend is wanting to go, we're probably waiting back in the next maybe 20, 30 minutes or so. We should have someone here to take them if they want to get going quick sharp.
Yeah. Okay. I will let them know.
As you turn and you say you want to go, she just stops for a second and looks out. Can you give me another perception check?
17.
17. Nice. She looks out into the river, and the fog is kind of hanging over, and the sun is starting to come down now. So between all this like stick fighting around, it's probably like 45 minutes to an hour has gone by of drinking and just like walking around and taking in and getting everything sorted. So as the sun is starting to, it's still winter, the sun is starting to set earlier. As you look out into and you kind of catch where she's looking out, you see 4 little like blobs, almost like breaks in the water. You know, like bubbles from fish. But you catch like, and then you catch one that looks like a head that just drops below in the river there. And she just turns to you and goes, "Did you see that?"
I did just see that.
She's like, we don't have any lizards out in the water. This may be, and as you like track, you can see that in like a formation, like you can then start to pick up where these bubbles are moving out and around the dock. These like 2 coming towards you and 2 flanking out to the left and right.
How far from the others are we?
Far? Not probably like 120 foot, maybe more.
So
you're like one end, so you're on the dock and they're in the inn, which are probably the furthest points across the town. But again, it's an open, clear, dead of night, quiet thing. From where you are, you can hear them laughing and joking in the the inn.
Okay, well, so one question with John being with me.
Mm-hmm.
Can I command him to do things while he's with me? Would he be able to understand me saying to him, "Go back"?
We can retcon. But if Fabian had said to John, "Do what Von tells you to do," then he acts on his own accord, which is to do what she told him to do. Okay.
And he is a really helpful kind of guy.
I mean, he does like shitting on things.
I'm gonna send.
Tell him to shit on things.
I'm gonna tell John to shit on one of the lizard folk. I'm gonna tell John to go back to the group and alert Faywin that there may well be an issue at the docks.
Nice. So John shoots back. As the spectral bird shoots back, you see as breaching up above the water these 4 like what look like crocodile heads, but you can see are lizard folk heads with the eyes blink as up there. And at that point, we'll stop and take a pee break. because it's 9 o'clock now, and I've just realised. So wakey, go for a wheeze, give yourself a slap because there's something in the water.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
But it's in the water. Hold on.
In the water tonight. Oh,
Are you going to sing on the way for the advert break? Right, I'm going for a pee now. Get yourself drinks, get yourself set, because something's in the water. Would you like to do some gambling before?
Yes.
And any questions you've got? So let me just set Vaughn on the dock. Let me get my boys out.
Zaga?
Yes.
Zaga.
I'm just checking you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool. You guys are there. You're over here with the cat. You slept. Your spectral being's gone now, right?
John is never gone.
No.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. John is mid-route. So if you guys want to do one more round of gambling, you can see as you are laughing away, you have nearly cleared my boy out. As he's like, wow. Winner chooses the starting stakes. Hands over to you, Otter.
Double or nothing, 20 silver.
20 silver. You want to go straight in with... I mean, we're just a poor little encampment. I've only... How about 18? That's all I've got.
Okay, that's all you have.
Zaga puts his silver down.
18. Well, I came to party with the big boys, didn't I? All the coins are in. Roll your dice.
Before I roll dice, is there any way to cheat the sleight of hand?
There is. You can try and cheat. Yeah, you can definitely.
Zaga will try and cheat.
So give me your sleight of hand.
Uh, 18 for the sleight of hand.
18.
What after all to try and catch him out?
Active perception.
Active. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I got 11.
Okay, cool. I won't tell you what he got on his perception check. Cool. So roll your. So you got. Are you going to roll your dice, or are you going to try and make it land on a number?
I mean, you tell me how the cheating works. I just want to cheat.
Well, it depends how you want to cheat. Do you want to roll? Do you want to be like, I'm just going to try and soft hand it to make it a number, and therefore you've got to try and pick a number that you feel is realistic, or are you going to try and roll a dice and then see if you need to up it by nudging it as it's finishing?
No, Zaga will try and roll for a 19.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So you're going to try and roll for a 19. Arta, roll your dice.
Am I rolling dice?
Sorry, Otter. Fucking you two, you're fucking.
I got 11.
11, and he got 15. With a 19, you beat the perception checks of both the Genasis as they checked and Arta. So yeah, you managed to roll it and just give it just enough that it soft rolls like dunk dunk and lands on the 19. It's like it takes the.
Damn
Come
silver.
on!
I don't have invisible mage hand to try and nudge him.
If you
Or rather, uses
feel
his
good.
telekinesis.
Feel good, and as he's just like, oh, I thought my luck would be in as as the spectral bird flies. What did you want to say to the cat?
I have 4 questions for the cat.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to RP it, or I just tell you the?
You can just tell me it because otherwise I've got to be a cat.
Yeah, that's.
I'm a cat.
So, do you live alone or have an owner?
I'm a cat.
George Galloway over there.
Oh, God, please don't do.
The cat explains that it had an owner but no longer has an owner.
Do you know where all the people went? Arthur, are you okay? Are you having
Yeah.
a snore? Or...
Someone's straight going over there. It doesn't. No, the cat doesn't give you. It's like he's not sure where people went or what is essentially what has happened. But
Okay.
it's a cat.
Do you know if it's safe here, or should we look out for monsters?
I think. Is that your final question?
Yeah, and then I made a note of it's whatever they perceive or have perceived within the last day. So it would be
What they've seen.
what the cat thinks is monsters.
I think. I think like that question coinciding with the like as John is like in the corner of the eye floating in, the cat replies back that there are monsters lurking. As it's like, yeah, I think there's monsters about. That gives you a really like vague answer as John flies towards you from Von. What did you say, Von? What did you say? Not Von. What did you say John was going to do? Go back to
Faywin.
Say there's trouble at the dock.
Trouble at the dock.
Yes.
Nice.
John,
What is it? What is it, Skip? There's trouble at the dock? Oh, no. Nice. Can you all roll initiative, please? Because it's going to be the easiest way to track.
Oh. Is this before I tell the others that there's trouble in the dock?
Yep.
Or they have to use an action? Okay.
Yeah, you can... free action shout is fine, but let's just get the initiative up and rocking.
I've got an 18.
Rocking
21.
the cockin'. Hang on. 18. Faywin 21. You stay at the top. Nice.
19.
19 for Arta. Someone's going to have to wake him up.
11 for Zaga.
Fucking hell. 18, 19, 20. Arta, you let the side down?
1.
Yay. Fuck. You might be going after Undreal? Is that? I've just put a 1 all the time.
Plus
Oh, you got plus.
3.
Good.
So 4.
4. Makes a difference.
No, sorry, plus 2, so 3.
Fucking you, stop me fucking. Stop fucking around. Nice. And then.
In case I forget, once we kick off,
Mhm.
Zaga will drop 24 silvers back on the table and say for the drinks.
Ah, nice. Yeah, you can do that as that happens. So essentially, let me get these in here. Let me just move you there. Because what I learned last time is I effed it up. Wrong button. I've already pushed a button. So, shout, because I can move stuff around. As you are on the dock, and the map is huge, so you guys are a bit further out. So we're going to have to play some fun games with the map to keep you all on. I'll try and move it where I can to get going. The boat that was being set up is the back here. That's the tower. That doesn't actually exist. That's for rolling dice. And you can see the 4 heads of these lizardy creatures approaching towards you. As you send John off and the spectral bird flies, you see as they kind of like dolphin dive out, these 4 lizard folk jump up out of the water, leap up out of the water, and what you notice, Von, from first instinct is as they leap up, they have skin that attaches from their like elbows down to just below their waist as they take up into the air and start to fly up above you. As initiative goes, though, Faywin, you are up first. So you have, as this is going through, you have received John at high speed, as this cat has said, yes, there's monsters lurking. John shoots towards you across the map as you and Andrea are sat with the cat to warn you that something is happening. Von is here. So distance here is 5, 10, 15, 20, 100.
Okay. I'd like to use a free action to shout back into the thing and just shout, Von's in trouble at the dock. We need to go and help.
Cool.
With some slight sass, because Faywin did say not to get pissed because we were on a job.
Yeah, I know. Be a shame if those guys have to roll constitution checks for being drunk, wouldn't it?
I know. Then I'd like to use my bonus action to command John to go back to Von and help him.
Yep. What's John's speed?
120.
Oh, he's 120. Fucking hell. Nice. So yeah, John shoots off, and Von, as you watching these 4 like lizard creatures appear up, like dip and then fly out and hit the skies essentially, looking almost a bit bat-like, but with the 4 lizard folk.
Ooh,
bottom
fuck
half.
me, no, sorry. He's 60 foot.
I thought it was 60 foot.
60 foot flying, yeah, sorry, I'm looking at my bike.
Cool.
Halfway.
Yeah, gets most of the way there. Okay, that makes more. I was like, fucking hell, that is real far.
Yeah, no, sorry, I was looking at the wrong time.
No, that's good. At least we've got it sorted. So yeah, John is on his way back with, to help Von.
And then I just want to use my full movement to as close as I can get.
Yep. So you leave the cat with Undreal and then shoot off.
Yeah.
What's your full movement?
And then 30.
Cool, you can get to the corner of the... Yeah, pass by the shack buildings, you can look out.
And then can I hold an action that if anything else leaps out as I'm running towards that location of Von, that I will melee attack it if it's
Within melee range.
something creeps out. Yeah.
Yeah. You can hold a.
And that'll be my go.
Cool. Hold attack. Nice. Arta, you are asleep. You hear Faywin shout on the distance as you I won't have you roll to wake up because that's
I
fun
already
for me.
have.
Good. Oh, have you?
Yeah.
You sleep? I mean, if you want to be asleep, it's up to you.
Yeah, that was basically how I was deciding how I was going to do it. It was kind of a case of I'll make a decision based on what I get.
Yep.
5 more minutes. And I fall back asleep.
Nice. That's what we like to see. Let me just get all of the necessary cards ready because there is a person on the board. Nice. Von, you are next.
Okay, so it's all right. So they're up in the air at the moment.
Yeah, they are 30 foot. So across, so it's going to be 30 foot up and across. So they are like 40 or 50 foot from you. As they've gone straight up with their you saw them, and as the bird flew off, it set them to go for their kind of like their ambush. Oh, they just rolled badly on initiative. So they've dolphin dived up and kept shooting up, and they're at their almost like you can see that they're not flapping. So these are definitely gliding animals. So they've gone up with the momentum. They're at their peak, ready to swoop in. But that is going to be with the height of how it works. It's probably going to be about 50 foot away from you.
Okay. I am going to.
Maybe.
I'm going to go into starry form archer and fire off that bolt at one of them first of all.
Mm-hmm.
That is 25.
25. I'm doing this. Which one are you going for? So they're these 4 darker models at the edge.
I guess the one that's like directly in front of me.
Yep. We'll call him list number 3.
Oh, bloody hell. And that's 11 radiant damage.
Did you roll to attack?
Yeah, 25.
Oh, that hits. Was it 11? I didn't remember the thing. 11. Nice.
And then I am going to. I'm going to hold up the mushroom ring towards the same one and fire off a mushroom blade at it.
Nice. So that's bonus action, right? So this is your action.
Yes.
Yep.
That is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Cool. Right. What? So it's a 1d10 for normal damage. So that's 3 piercing damage.
Yep.
Then let's do a dex save. Oh wait, no, sorry, no. That's for
That's for if when you set.
that's when you explode it. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
and it's a 1d10 piercing and then 1d6 poison.
So 3 on
So
piercing.
3 piercing and only 1 poison.
Nice. All against the same one, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, this thing lights up in the air as you fire it with a guiding bolt, and then, the mushroom blade fires out this spike that digs into. It automatically, as long as it hits, it digs into them, right?
If it hits, it does.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Embed itself.
No. Cool. And actually use an action to remove if it wants to. As you leave this mushroomy spike out of the abdomen of this lizard beast. Movement.
I'm going to step back.
This is you here.
I'm going to step back as about half my movement. So about 20.
Especially when it doesn't work. Oh, it doesn't really move. About 20.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice, as you back up from these things. And they are, 50 foot away, so there is no opportunity attack from them there. Nice. You go? Like, you just back up. And Lyra's like, we've got... Oh, fog. She's on the edge of the dock.
Can I just ask a question, sorry, with Lyra? Can she walk on land, or is she fully submerged?
She's a mermaid.
Only because she was on the boat earlier, but she
can jump onto the boat, so she can move around, but it's just not easy for her to move around on land. They mainly stay
like a fish out of water.
Exactly like a fish out of water. So you can see some of the houses, like to the south, are right up. Some of the ones that are right up against the water, you can see obviously are part in, part submerged.
Got it.
But yeah, lizardfolk will mainly live in the water. Nice. Up next are my lizard boys. Fly speed. So, 50 foot takes him to here as he's going to fly forward. I'm going to move them all first and then decide what they do after. The two are going to... No, this one's going to swoop. No, actually, I'll do one at a time. I was going to get confused. Fabian, you catch through the fog up in the air this, like, up to your right. So these guys are on the board. They're actually, like, 30 foot in the air. As they're gliding along, you see this, like, figure kind of just coming through the mist, much larger than a normal-sized bird. This is your first glimpse of what, imagine, like, squirrel... monkey thing. Is it called squirrel monkey? What's it called? The fucking one that flies. Flying squirrel, that's the one. That makes sense. But a lizard, as it is just coming out. Huge beast as it's flying overhead. As you catch sight of it, as you're kind of prepared for something coming on the floor, it's going to fire its blowgun towards you. That has, which will be at disadvantage because of the range. I rolled a nat 20. But it's disadvantage. Still a 15.
Doesn't hit. As
you hear you kind of with the whistling as you look behind you in the ground or in the building behind you is this long old dart that you can see definitely is tipped in some way as you miss being hit there. The second one's going to fly down and just double attack at my merfolk, 14, who has not a huge amount of life. Both attacks hit. Oh my god, I've lost what I'm looking at. Oh no, I found it. Von, you hear Lyra scream out as she gets swooped and slashed and is, by all accounts, as you can see, almost on death's door as one swoops down from its 30-foot lands and just bites in and slashes across her. She's there as she is bleeding out the floor. The one that you hit is going to do the same thing. It's going to fly at 30 foot and then drop down as it comes towards you and hits the ground. It's going to go for a double attack against you as well. The bite is a 23.
That definitely hits.
And then it's got like a small glaive. That's cocked. That's annoying. That's almost as good. It's a 24.
Yeah.
So as the bite hits you, you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And as the glaive swings around, that's a bit better. You take 9 points of slashing damage as it bites in and just slashes to the side of you. This thing down on the ground is the same size as a lizard, for the lizard you've seen before, as Drake, as you've seen before. But yeah, it just has these like flappy wings underneath. Third one's going to that's third, and then fourth is going to fly. It's going to do the same thing actually. It's going to fly out to here and try and hit you with the blow gun at disadvantage. Yeah, because you're the only ones on the board right now. That is a 17, Faywin.
Hits.
Hits. Nice. You take 1 piercing damage. And a bit more poison damage.
Oh, you bastard.
6, 7, 10.
Just gonna drink my antitoxin.
14. Oh no, sorry. Not sorry. 15 points of poison damage. As the dart hits you, you're like, oh! And then you realise the poison as it seeps in. And then can you make a constitution saving throw, please?
Yeah. 21.
21. Nice. You save from being poisoned. Reminder, poison just gives you disadvantage on attacks. So the first one, the second one, I've used the blowgun already. Nice. Arta. Oh, no, Arta's on the twice. That doesn't make sense.
No, I was going to say.
Zaga, sorry. You are on the twice.
Sorry, I'm up.
You're up. Zaga's up, and then Mer, and then Otter, and then Andrew.
So 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
Is it dim light or darkness?
It is dim light. I would say it's
Second
late
question.
enough in the evening with the fog that it's at dim light.
How does it work combining different types of movement? Because obviously I'm going to have to run outside this building.
Yeah.
But if I want to fly with my cloak,
Yeah.
how does that work? Do I get the full fly distance, or
You get the full of everything, but then you have to like do proportions. So say you use half your movement, you have half your fly movement left. So
even though it's different numbers?
yeah, it's a real pain in the ass.
Okay.
But essentially, when you get going, it's there. Yeah. So you get all of your movements as they stack. So if you've got like 30 foot of normal movement and then like 50 foot of fly, that's your 100%. And then if you use 10 foot, you then have to work out what 60% of the one is.
That's a pain in the ass. All right,
Yeah, but we can go approximately. If you're close enough, it's fair enough. But that's just how it works.
How far is it to run outside?
Well, I mean, it's a very small area, so it's probably like 10 to get to the doorstep. It's not a very big building.
And then I guess I'll see that Faywin's out there in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so give me a perception check at disadvantage because of the fog. That's my blue tech. Where's my blue tech? Is it coming?
4.
4, yeah. So you do not see the ones in the air. Let me see if I can find. Let me steal John's blue tank. I have a whole thing of blue tank.
Right, but I've used a third of my movement.
Yeah.
And I heard Faywin shout.
Yeah. So you heard Faywin shouting that something's happening at the docks. These 2 that are like 30 foot up in the air, you do not see
Okay.
from your position.
I need to cover more ground quickly, so I am going to fly holding
Yep.
the edges of my clothes.
You run out full Batman style.
Full Batman style.
Just run out past Andrea with the cat, and you're like, take off into the
Yeah,
air.
yeah, let's do it. And I've used a third of my movement, but my fly movement is 40 foot. So
Yeah, just approximate.
About 12 feet in it.
Yeah, so you go like, we'll say you go
24 feet.
yeah, let's say 25 because it's in
Yeah,
5
it's in
increments.
fives.
So I'll fly forward 25 feet towards Faywin.
Oh, you're flying as well. That makes it annoying because I've only got 2 flying things.
Yeah, but I'll fly and land.
25 feet near Faywin, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna be there anyway.
And from there, I can't see anything, so...
No, you can see that Faywin is nursing a poison dart in the neck. But yeah, from where you are looking with the original perception check, no. We'll try and make that work.
In that case, all I will do is...
You can prep. You can hold actions, or the only thing with holding a spell is you cast the spell. So if it doesn't, if your reaction action doesn't happen, the spell gets burnt either way.
No, I will use my bardic inspiration on Faywin, who I can see in front of me.
Nice.
What do you tell her for the inspiration, please?
That from this distance, I can't see her split ends.
Faywin turns around and fires a bow at them.
Nice. We'll hold that action.
Well, you have a 1d8 inspiration dice for 10 minutes.
Nice.
So you can use it to add to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. You can also use it to add to magical damage or healing, I believe, at this point.
Shadds it to the attack roll against Zaga.
Nice. So you that you've got your action if you want to move further. You can use your action to double your movement speed.
I suppose I could.
If you're just sat on that, if you're not going to hold anything, you could move another fly 40 foot if you wanted to.
No, because Zaga likes to stay at the back and see what unfolds in front of him. So
Nice. Okay.
I'll give everything a chance to come into my vision in front of me.
Okay. So you, that's what I mean, because you could use it just to reposition. You're this little dude here, so you could use it to reposition if you wanted. I'm just saying. You don't have to use all of the flight. You could move, or you could move anywhere, but you do have extra movement if you wanted it with the action.
Okay, I'll move north 10 foot.
Okay.
That's all.
There was a landmine there. Can you roll? No, I'm joking. Dexterity save.
Didn't realise he was wedge.
How you'd be lucky if the mines don't appear in here. It's like, that's weird. He's brought in things that have traumatized him in real life. Up next is Lyra on the dot. On Death's Door, she is going to claw out at this motherfucker for not enough and enough. She's going to do 1d6. 7. She does 7 damage to the lizard that has her there. She is fighting, but you can see she's struggling. What she will do is use her movement to flop around and get into the water, so she can have her swim speed, which will be advantageous. Otter. Oh, sorry. Zaga, can you roll a Constitution saving throw, please? To shake off being drunk.
9.
9. You are still woozy. As you fly out, as you get up and start flying and land, you have to land because you're like, oh god, like flying after drinking that much and laying on the floor for a bit. Not so good. Fresh air hitting you, you're feeling a bit woozy.
He throws up over Faven.
He's close. Yeah, it was a wobbly flight. Otter, you're up.
Are the water Genasi still inside?
Yeah, the water Genasi's still inside.
So, you want adventure, you want a bit of excitement, now's your chance. And I go outside.
Have I?
I don't know. As far forward as I can get, 30 feet movement. Do I need to roll perception to see if I see them?
Yes, it'd be a slightly easy check from this close. Oh yeah, because it's fog. It's not magical darkness. It's actual fog.
So that'd be 18 minus 1, 17.
17. Yeah, that'll be the passive. Nice. So yeah, as you step out and you can see Faerin is kind of looking up. You catch where she's been looking, and yet you see these two figures that are obviously gliding, paused in the air. Obviously, they're moving as time moves on there, but you can see these two larger, like flying lizards in this sky.
Which is the one that fired a dart at Faerin?
They both fired darts at Faerin.
Which one hit, or did they both hit?
Well, no, you wouldn't know which one hit, but they both.
I'm just wondering which one she's actually looking at. Her focus. So,
Faerin, which one would you be looking at? The one that hit you, or the one that?
The one who hit me, the little
Okay,
bastard.
so this one at the south.
okay, I'll fire 2 Eldritch Blasts towards him. Then.
Eldritch Blast. That's got like 120 range in it.
Yeah.
Don't try and white knight me, Otter. You're pissed.
No, I'm not. I don't know you're being hit. I'm just saying where your focus is.
Roll them at disadvantage. Because you haven't done a con save for being drunk yet.
And can I ask, will this help me notice this flying thing
Yeah.
up there?
Drunken Otter stumbles out and fires Eldritch Drunken Otter stumbles out, says, "Watch this," fires Eldritch Blasts into the sky. And he is drunk, so he needs to roll them at disadvantage until he can pass a con save.
Yeah, so with that disadvantage, I got a nat 1 on the first one.
One shoots off into the sky.
Hey, I don't think they're up there.
And I got a nat 2 on the second one, so they both missed spectacularly.
Yes. Loves. So Otter stumbles out and just goes, fires off his eldritch energy into the skies.
I look like a Texan firing his revolver.
You do. What you notice as you're saying, I don't think up in the sky, it's like, is that as the eldritch force energy flies past, it is light, and you can see it cast the shadow, at least on this one in the south here. So you are sure that you can see. As you're like, I don't think they're up there, like across the fog. You see the shadow of this flying lizard vampire.
Okay, maybe one's up there. Fuck.
Andriel is up.
Do
next.
I roll a con save?
Yeah, roll a con save.
Would this be a disadvantage again, or?
No, con save's fine. Con save is just to get out of it. The disadvantage is just on the attacks until you pass the con save.
That'll be a 10.
10. Yeah, it was an easy con save. So you, after missing, you like shake it off. You might even do a little TC if you want, just to yak up the booze to get yourself ready for a fight. Although I suppose you would be not too bad about shaking. You've probably got previous in being a bit drunk, have to shake it off and then
absolutely.
go again. But yeah,
Well, pirate, I'm always drunk.
yeah, 10 is the DC for it. Your next attacks are fine. Andriel is going to cast Shillelagh to give her. She can't use Entangle and she can't use anything else. She's going to use Shillelagh and just step out to the back. She's still holding on to the stupid bloody cat to watch from the back about what's going on. And it's back round to the top. Phelan, you're up.
Can I see the one that hit me?
Yeah, you can see the one that you. Yeah, you've been fired at. So once you've been fired at, it kind of you understand that there's enemies up there.
Okay. I want to fire my bow at him.
Mm-hmm.
And Zaga, just remind me with the bardic, can I use that for damage or just an attack roll?
I think magic damage, but an attack roll. So not bow damage.
No,
I don't think.
that's fine.
I can double check.
Okay. It's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And then that's 7 damage.
7 with the bow. Nice.
And then
Yeah, it is just magic damage. So it's your attack roll, but magic damage.
Cool.
It also works for healing if you use a healing spell.
okay, cool. Thank you. It's 18 to hit again.
Hits.
And it's 13 damage.
Woo! 13 damage. Nice.
And then I want to use my bonus action to instruct John to give Ron help.
Yep. To flank. To give him flanking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then continue to move forward maybe 20 feet. Where's 20 feet, please?
Between them.
Oh, no. We'll go 10 feet, please, just slightly, because I'd still be running in that direction.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you're stepping forward now. You can see these two figures up either side of you.
And that's it, thank you.
Nice. Arta.
I wake up and after
Everyone's
hearing
gone.
sort of the clashing of weapons.
You wake up to like a couple of wet fists like slapping your faces, and it's just Phelan and Ignis like, buddy, you might want to get up and get out there.
I run outside.
He wanted 5 more minutes. 6 seconds later, he's out.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, fucking
Yeah,
stop
but
this
you know when you're drowsy, like
6 seconds,
and
5 minutes.
it's more like a minute because everyone's had to go. You know. I know it's all simultaneous technically.
It's simultaneous. That's how these things are flying.
Right. So
Flying.
that was 10 movement, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Can I get as close to the action? And you mentioned about perception checks to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm. How far is your closest you can go?
So 20 more foot.
Yeah, you can get alongside.
Was that with disadvantage because of the drinking?
No, the disadvantage because of the fog.
Oh.
The attacks are with disadvantage because of the drinking.
Okay.
There's many disadvantages being thrown out.
14 perception.
14 beats the passive on that one. Okay, yeah, so you can see the one at the south. The one that...
south.
Yeah, the bottom of the map.
Okay, cool. I yawn, and you just see as the eyes turn blue. as a storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder.
Which way?
What do you mean? Which way?
Well, you said a cylinder. You're just describing it for funsies, or?
Yeah, well, I'm just reading the spell.
Oh, okay.
I
thought you wanted to go a certain way.
60-foot radius.
Yep.
Sort of. Yeah, I can't see Vonban, can I?
No, you know the docks that way. Oh well,
Okay.
you know roughly the docks that way. But yeah, you can't.
Yeah, roughly towards the
Yeah.
docks then is where I'll aim it.
Okay.
And the one to the south that I can see.
Yep.
Can they please make a dexterity saving throw? And also I am concentrating.
Okay, nice. Dexterity saving throw is a 19.
Ooh, saves. How many shadow divinities do I get? No, I'll just roll. That's 3d10 halved.
These boys up in the cloud. It's like, fuck. The thunder's coming.
So it's 15 halved.
15 half.
And
Nice.
yeah. And I get it. Hold on. Just trying to remember what it is. I can push it 10 feet away from me because it's taken lightning damage.
Cool.
So can I do that, please?
Yep. Yeah. Catch the wind of his wings as it goes up and
Does
away.
he fall because I electrocute him?
I have just seen one thing that I forgot. But don't worry. No.
Okay, that's fine. I thought I'd ask, just in case. And as a
No.
bonus, no, I can't do anything as a bonus action. So, as a bonus action, who's that to the right of me?
Otar.
So, I'm gonna say to him, "Let me just push out the way," and I'm gonna. So we're not standing so close to each other, and I try and telekinetic shove him 5 foot away from me.
Is that a roll, or you can let that happen?
I'll let that happen.
Yeah.
Cool. So he gets pushed 5 feet away.
Yeah. Nice. Shunts just a little bit. A little bit of a gap. I don't know. It's like a fireball sized.
And yawn, and then I'll do my concentration saving throw for my
Yep. Con save.
tiredness.
Von, you are up.
That's
How
20 or something.
Yep.
Dirty.
You shake off the booze. You're like, okay, that extra 5 minutes. Really sorted you out.
How is the one at the south looking?
Not quite bloodied.
Not quite.
You've definitely taken some damage, but yeah, not bloodied yet.
Okay, as a bonus action, I am going to. Bonus action? I'm going to trigger the explosion on the mushroom blade. Bonus action.
Yep.
So it's a dex save.
Is that a radius thing?
The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed in a dexterity saving throw.
That's you as well.
You have to be within.
It swooped down to get to claw attack.
Oh
you,
no,
but-
that's not that one. That's a different one, isn't it?
No, the one you attacked was the one that came after you.
Oh, I thought the one in the sky. Okay.
No. Yeah, no, the two.
Ah,
that was
right,
that
okay.
was the top one. That was the bottom one. The one you attacked
Oh,
came
in
straight
that
after
case-
you, and the one that was in between went after Lyra on
In
the
that
dock.
case, I won't do that. As a
Yeah, I did
bonus
think. I was like, I'm
action.
pretty sure that's got a radius thing.
No, okay, in that case, I will use Primal Savagery on the one in front of me,
Oh, nice. Claw to claw.
which is with advantage, right?
Yes, because John.
Flanking.
Good old John.
Woo!
And that's lucky because the first one was a free. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 definitely hits.
2d10. Are you actually fucking kidding me? Rolled double 1.
Oh, no.
Oh, fucking hell. That's 2 acid damage.
Oh, no. 2 acid damage.
2 acid damage. Fuck's sake.
I love Primal Savagery, but it happens to me all the time as well as Druid. It's like, oh, it's so good up close, and it's so shit when you roll bad. Nice.
As a bonus action,
Mhm.
I am going to cast Healing Word on Lyra, seeing that she took a fair bit of damage.
Yep.
I'm going to do that at 2nd level.
Nice. Yeah,
So
she's on 1 HP.
Oh my god, okay, I need to stop fucking rolling anything in a moment. That's a double 1 from that as well, so she only gets 5 health back.
She's on 6 health. As your words hit, she's like, oh, and you can hear that she's getting ready to fight. But yeah, that brought her from 1 HP up to 6 at least.
2 fucking double 1s.
It sucks. I know. I hate dice.
And my go.
Nice. It is my lizards. My wee little lizards. Right, let me roll. Oh, no, she does not get his blowgun back. So the first one is going to... Yes, but it makes sense. Or does it not? No. Going to swoop down. So the one to your right frame is going to swoop down and try and attack you with a bite. That is a 18.
Hits.
And then with its glaive, that should hit because that's 24.
Yep.
So you take, from the bite, you take 9 points of piercing damage. And the glaive, you take 11 points of slashing damage.
Faywin screams.
Second one is going to try and attack. Faywin screams. The Merfolk, 14 is going to hit. And so it's not. Ooh, rolled low on the damage. So the Lyra, the Mer Lady, is still alive. Von, your one is going to just front you up and go for it. Bite was a 2 on a dice. Second one, so that you dodge the bite. The glaive comes in, and that is a 22.
Yep.
So you take 8 points of piercing damage, slashing damage. And then the fourth one is going to try and get his blow dart back. Come on, lucky number 6 gets his blow dart back and is going to fire at you again. You've got a cloud of electricity above you, haven't you?
Everyone's got a cloud of electricity above them. Ha 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 ha.
40. Yeah, so this one's going to swoop, continue to fly, stay 30 foot. No, it's going to come down to 20 foot. So he's within 30 foot of you to try and blow darts. So as you light the cloud up above him, does that need to have a ring, or is that just like 60 foot's like the whole area, right?
It's yeah.
I don't need to worry
basically.
about. I can't. Yeah. 'cause
So I
60
think
foot's gonna
he,
cover,
I
like,
think he's technically. So if we say, if we say I was kind of aiming towards the docks, so
Mhm.
basically where Bunny is really.
Okay.
If we use that as the guide, 5, 10, 15, 20, 35.
I don't know if I want to
Yeah,
put something down.
he's still within 60 feet.
Okay, I just wanted to check that I can't be able to put something down for it. So yeah, he's going to swoop towards you, and as he gets to the top, you see as he fires out blowgun towards you. That is bad roll by me. 14
Miss.
does not hit. As you hear a dart pass behind you again, you can see these long old darts with like good old tribal darts, thick boys with. You can see the poison on the end as it hits the ground. The ground around the grass just dies off straight away. As that is his go. 1, 2, 3, 4, done. Zaga, you're up.
Right, so now I can see the one flying in front of Arta, presumably, and the one...
You can see the one in front of Faywin and the one flying in front of Arta, yeah. You haven't rolled a con save. Oh, no, did you pass a con save? You did, didn't you?
No, I failed.
Oh, you failed. Oh, that
I'm
sucks.
just looking at my list of options.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm assuming Thousand doesn't actually want some action.
Assuming who doesn't want?
Thou or
No.
whatever his name is.
He is like a bard, a flute playing, dancing, drinking bard.
I'm going to cast
Awesome.
hold person, but before I choose which target,
Mm-hmm.
what happens if I hold person someone who's flying?
They are held in the air.
They're held in the air, they don't drop.
No. Hold person is about just holding them in stasis. It's not
It's
about
like
gravity
telekinetic
shifting.
rather than freezing them and they can't
Yeah.
maintain their flying.
Yeah, because there's actually, I think there's actual gravity spells.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I will hold person, the one that is fronting up Faywin,
Mm-hmm.
and have a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ooh. Wisdom. You ain't going to get any pluses today, are you, boy? Ooh, that is not good. That is a 7.
He will be held in place, and I will be concentrating.
Concentration. Nice. What is the condition he gets for held person?
Paralyzed.
Paralyzed. Oh my god.
He gets a wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn, though.
Can't move or speak. Automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against them have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 foot of the creature.
I have a
So
question.
Faywin smacked the shit out of that one.
Yep. Who had a question?
I don't know. Ignore me.
Roger that. I'll just put grapple them so I remember.
And with my movement,
Mm-hmm.
I might go up and flank it.
Ooh. Yeah.
Can I get there with 30 feet?
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, wrong way. Fucking did it. Yeah, easily. Well, actually,
Yeah, I'll
exactly
move up
30
and
foot.
flank it.
Stuck its foot.
Not that the flanking makes a
Yeah,
difference.
I was gonna say,
So
it's not-
hopefully it will still be paralysed when it gets round to me again.
Yeah, because I think you still have to hit for it to be a critical hit. So he's already the attacks are already at advantage, and
Yeah,
if it
but you
hits,
get
it's a
the crit.
critical.
If-
If it's a
yeah.
melee, yeah. That's a disgusting
And that
thing.
will be my turn.
Nice. Well, your con save. Good use of not rolling attack rolls. What's drunk?
That is a 15.
15 passes. You shake off the effects of the alcohol, sweating out a little bit on that little jog to get behind him, as you are now corpus mentis. The merfolk is looking. She's not looking good. She is going to disengage and dive into the water out of sight to try and build herself a bit of distance. Does she have anything ranged for next time? I don't think she does. No, she's got a sword. Ish. Shamish. Nice. So she's going to get herself out of dodge, being at death's door now and in her natural habitat. Otter, you are up.
Can I get within 5 feet of the held one that's held?
35 foot to get there.
One
No.
that's held, one between me and Faywin.
No, I can only move 30. You said it's only critical if it's within 5 foot.
Yeah. It's a shame.
What about range?
You still have
No.
advantage, I think.
You still get advantage, but you just don't get the crit.
Okay.
Yeah, all attack rolls against a creature have advantage, but any creature that hits if the attacker is within 5 feet is a crit.
Okay.
Specific wording. If only art hasn't moved you back.
I know. I will. Can I go into flanking with the one in front of the bar?
Flying, so
No,
I
it's
don't
flying. You won't be able to. This one's. Oh, you can't see it from here, but this one is 30 foot. Oh, you can, kind of. It's
But
20
you said it
foot
was
up.
20 foot.
20 foot up.
I don't know why I just went with that garden type thing.
Yeah.
That just wasn't
Of course,
necessary.
you can flank him if you can get 25 foot up.
Yeah.
Sorry, just the way I looked, I wasn't sure if that was on
Yeah.
the ground and then
No,
there's a one
this
below
guy-
it.
This one's on the ground.
You
Yeah,
just need to
this
jump
is
high.
shallow.
That's all you need to do.
You can't jump 20 foot in here.
I will move 30 feet towards the one that's been held.
Mm-hmm. He's like, panic.
And I will cast Blink on myself.
It's such a dog shit. You get to disappear in and out. Well, I like you to disappear. It's like for half the battle, Otter's just not going to be around.
Still suffering the effects of alcohol. Not quite dizzy, but he still goes, and he doesn't blink anywhere. 2 out of 5.
Oh shit! I should myself. Nice. That's your
So
go.
yeah, that's my go.
Okay, Andriel is going.
Oh, sorry. I
yeah.
want to use bonus action to do Healing Word on Faven from the ring.
Nice.
Zaga's also it's a level 1 Healing Word.
Yep. So what's the dice?
Zaga.
Zaga.
My bad. Healing Word, was it level 1?
Yeah.
10 points of healing.
Nice. On to
Thank
Faven.
you.
Yep. Okay. Damn. Yeah, she needs people around her. Okay. She might as well stay here. Andrew's going to cast Bark Skin on herself to give herself 16 AC, but she is still. Do you know what? She'll move up a little bit further forward, so she's not too far back from the action. Waiting for Zaga to come and join her at the back, as usual.
I love how she's carrying the cat.
Yeah, the cat's just being
She's
carried.
keeping the cat.
I don't see a reason why she would drop the cat.
Oh my gosh, she might keep it as a pet.
She might keep it as a pet. She might just throw it at someone. Cat
No,
launcher.
she
Did she cast Shillelagh on the cat rather than her staff instead? Then?
Yeah. The cat. She grabs the cat's tail. It's like, magically enhanced cat.
Cat eats Bacta.
Cat attack. Back round to the top. Faye, when you're up. Arthur next. One after.
I'd like to attack the one next to me melee, please.
Yep, you get advantage on the attack.
Wait, it's not a crit.
If
Only
it hits.
Oh, it's got
Yeah.
to hit first.
28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. So it's your.
Are you attacking with your bow or with the daggers?
The first attack was with my bow.
Because the crit with the dagger stuns it as well, doesn't it?
I've said bow now. My second attack can be with the scion.
Yeah, true.
The stun's even worse than fucking paralyzed.
Yeah. Stun is pretty stinky. So you double the dice on the
26
damage.
Yeah, I rolled 13.
Fuck
No.
it. No, just the dice.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Fucking hell. Fuck yeah. That scared me.
Hang on. What?
Oh, actually, also it's
It's
D6,
6,
isn't
isn't it?
it?
D6.
It's D6,
So I rolled a
isn't it?
D6.
Yeah.
Double it. Okay, fine.
Yeah, roll d6,
that's-
double that, and
That's a
then,
4 then.
and then add the bonus. What's the normal plus to a bow attack?
5.
5, so it's 9.
9, please.
9.
And then I'll.
Bit different from 26.
Just a little bit.
22 to hit with
Yep.
the psionic dagger.
That hits.
So do I have to roll a normal dice again and not just
Yeah,
the
roll
damage?
normal dice, double it. Whatever the dagger dice is, roll that, double it, and then add the bonus for daggers.
Okay. Oh great. 2 plus 4, 6, and
That's like what happens.
can you please do a saving throw, intelligence saving throw?
Oh, interesting, because paralyzed, they fail strength and dex, which says nothing about intelligence. Although he isn't exactly smart, is he? That's a 5 on the dice, so I imagine that's going to be a fail, because I don't think they're intelligent.
Yeah, it fails. So you're now stunned until the end of your next turn. And can I also expend a hit die to regain hit points equal to the result?
Oh, yes, you can. Yeah, so if you want to heal, you
Yeah,
have to mark off a
I
hit die, but yeah, you can. So he's stunned as well. Hang on. We're stacking effects. Incapacitated, which is the same as before.
Fails strength and dex.
Yes, it's
attack
the
rolls against
same.
have advantage.
It just doesn't have the.
It's basically the same thing.
It's basically the same thing, except there's no save, right?
Yeah, but it ends at the end of his next turn anyway from the dagger.
Yeah. Okay.
And I got 9 healing.
Nice. End of next turn. Jesus. Okay. Arta, you're up.
So first of all, I want to use my 30 feet towards to move closer to sort of everyone else.
Mhm.
But I want to do it diagonally.
Where do you want to be, though? Close to everyone else, because you can get wherever you want.
Well, I want to go diagonally.
Spoon me.
So you want to be like over here?
Northwest.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that way. 30 foot. Yeah. Yep. Perfect.
You can get all the way up in the corner. Nice.
And then can the guys fly and make a dex saving?
Yep.
As my eyes turn blue again.
Guy
You
is...
see little bits of static, and my mustache kind of, instead of being curled, kind of goes on end.
It's a bloody mustache. That's 12.
That's a fail. I'm going to use my Channel Divinity. Can it please take 30 points of lightning damage and get pushed back 10?
Wish you can. Definitely now.
You just see the static kind of build up, and you hear like a zzz
Yeah. You are causing
as
He
this
does
thing
that.
that's flying. I repeat, flying gets struck by lightning, like that scene in the first episode of Pokemon where Ash's Pikachu
like the
zaps all
first,
the Spearows.
like the first scene in Pokemon. You know. Okay, cool.
I am both Ash and Pikachu.
Von, you're up.
You would think getting hit by lightning for 30 points of damage would knock him out of the sky.
He's flying.
Yeah, you would, but he obviously doesn't fly.
Why?
He floats. It's different.
You don't
Levitate.
lose if you were concentrating on a flying spell. If you're a bird, doesn't mean you can take that shit and just keep rolling. Mate.
I'll bear that in mind when we reach level 16 and I can fly.
When you start flying, I will be killing your concentration spells constantly and making you fall. Yes.
My
when an
fly
animal's
isn't
flying, it's a
my
different thing.
my fly wouldn't be a concentration spell.
There is nothing in here that says flying creatures. If they're not concentrating on flight, it's just part of their flying speed. Have any other
That's
issue?
fine. That's fine. I'm not bitter. You're bitter.
You will be better when I fucking kill you.
Um,
Von, you're up. Oh, you don't say me yet,
And,
Dylan? Any more?
No, that's everything for me.
Von.
Okay, I'm going to go at it again. Roll savagery on the one in
Yep.
front of me. Yeah, 19 and a 2 I rolled, so that's 25.
Yep, that hits. Wait, yeah, that hits. I was just checking it wasn't damage. I panicked.
And I've chucked away those 2 d10s I used last time.
Nice.
So that's 10 acid damage.
10 acid damage. Nice. This one's still not quite bloodied.
Okay, and for bonus action, I am going to... So I guess if I used my Starry Archer, it'd just be a straight roll, wouldn't it? Because I get advantage for John.
Yeah, 'cause
but
John's still there, yeah.
Disadvantage because it's range.
Yeah.
I'll do a straight roll for that then. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And that is... I always forget what bonus is free. So that's 7 radiant damage.
7 radiant. Closer, closer. So close to being bloodied. Not quite. Cool. Stay where you are.
Yes.
All right, the lizards are up. The fur. Oh gosh, the first one that's all fucked up, isn't he? So the first guy is just stunned.
He gets
So he can
a
save.
saving throw for the
Does he still get pain when he's stunned? Is that a thing?
Yeah, because you've strengthened dex, you fail, but it doesn't say anything about intelligence and wisdom. So he
No, I
got,
mean, with it being stunned, I mean, does that have any effect on ability checks?
strength and dex only.
Only strength.
Yeah, if you're concentrating on wisdom and concentration, wisdom and intelligence, I think.
Yeah,
are
so
not
the
affected.
stunning's at the end of his turn, but the paralyzed gets to roll a wisdom.
Yeah, so the paralyzed, he got a 17.
Is just a pass.
Oof. So he is not paralyzed. He's still stunned, and that's the end of his next
Oh.
go. Oh no, that would be the end of his go, right? So at the end of his go, he's now not stunned.
Yeah, And I'm no longer concentrating.
Let's go, baby. You're not concentrating. He's no longer stunned. But he can't do anything else. Lizard number 2 is unaided. So this one is going to run 5, 10, and then leaf up. That is going to give it. Oh shit! It's going to stay low, but it's up in. This one is up in the air, only about 10 foot off the ground as it ran, flapped its wings out, and it's starting to dart towards you, Arta. He has his blowgun still, and is going to fire it at you, Mr. Lightning. Oh my god, that is a dog shit roll. That is a 13, which I believe misses. As he dodges another fucking poison arrow. So that blowgun's been used. That's his go. One against Von. He's going to go at you. Bite is a 12. Misses. And the glaive is a bit better. 22.
Yep, that's
so
it.
miss with the bite, and you take 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And the flying one that also got messed up. Right, does he get his blowed up back? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. 5. Fuck. Blinky. He's going to come down. He's gonna boy's not stunned anymore, is he? So he's going to come, fly down, swoop, and land next to Feywin. And is going to use his friend who is no longer stunned for advantage. Bite is a 19.
Yeah.
Roll it. What's your AC? Feywin?
16.
So you got to roll 3 or more.
And it's
Oh no, 4 more. It's what? 5?
4.
4. So just so the bite. As he goes in for the bite, he sees the kobold fucking just giving like the smallest
Talking
little
shit
middle
to him,
finger.
yeah.
But small finger misses. Fuck you. It's going to try and stab you though. That's a natural 20. That does more damage. Oh, my dice. That is only 10 points of damage. It was almost a lot more. 10 points. As he misses the bite, just gets to stab in with his small glaive. That is all of them. Zaga, you're up.
So I can melee attack with advantage on this one, or I can try something fancier.
I mean, what's Zaga without a bit of flair?
An annoying kobold? Oh, wait, is that anyway?
I'm just looking at the options. Yeah, I'm just gonna melee attack this one in front of me.
Yeah. With advantage.
Sword. Sorry, the site is still rolling really
Yeah,
slowly.
D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond is sometimes slow. So you can get yourself some dice, and you can just...
It's 25 to hit.
25 hits.
And that will be 10 points of piercing damage.
10 points of piercing. Still looking all right. Only this one
The
is
one
bloodied.
at the bottom there, underneath Fagan, he's not within 10 feet of me, is he?
No.
If
50.
I come round to the... Where can I move without provoking an opportunity attack where he's within 10 feet of me?
Technically just to the side here, but you could get in front of Fabian if you wanted.
No, just to the side.
Yeah, just there.
I'll let out a
technically
draconic
across.
cry at both of these,
Yep.
and then I'll move back to where I was.
Okay, so that gives everyone advantage until your next go, right?
Yep, on those two.
Okay. Advantage, third, second. Jesus. I number them and then they move them around the board and they lose their numbers. Nice.
And I'll move back to the flanking position I was in, just because
Yep.
it's cool to be flanking.
Nice. With a run and a jump. Swim.
She's back.
She can get just up. In fact, I mean, I kind of want to move John out of the way. John's flying, right?
She just elbows John
She
out of the
fucking
way.
just nudges John out of the way.
John is
People's
fine.
elbow.
As Von, you see that Lyra jumps into the water, comes back. As she comes flying in, you see her just leap out, proper salmon dive, hits the ground, like scoots round, and is right up with her short swords behind this lizard. I forgot what it's called. And she's going to attack with advantage with her short swords. Oh, natural 20 and a 5. We'll take the natural 20. She does only 9 points of damage, but look fucking cool. 9 points of damage, and she is up, providing flanking with you as well. Otter, you are up.
Can I move to the right of the self thing?
Can you
Lizard,
move?
please.
Can you move to the right of the wizard? Oh, lizard. Which one? This one?
It's the southern one. Yeah.
You want to be behind it?
No, to the right of it.
Okay.
I'm within 10 feet of the other one, aren't I? So
Yeah.
I am gonna thunder step with Faywin back next to Andrea,
Okay.
and I need both the lizards to make a con save, please.
Yep.
I need to beat a 15.
15. Con save. Normal bonus. One rolls a dirty 20, and the other rolls a dirty 21. But you... Poof, back to... How far can you go?
90 feet.
Oh, yeah. So you can just go...
Whoa.
Did they take anything on halves?
I'm just checking that. Yeah, half damage of 3d10.
Woo!
Zaga watches this happen and thinks, fuck, thanks, Otter.
Is that why you moved back so you didn't get Zaga in it?
Yes.
I wonder why you didn't just... I was like, why didn't you stand next to her? That's weird.
I'm pretty sure you could only carry one person.
No, I meant when he could have stood here, but you would have been in 10 foot.
Oh,
So he said, I was like, why are you standing here to grab her when she's there? But now I realised you were trying not to kill Zaga.
no, just leave me with the...
Just leave you with her.
Well, I rolled pretty shit, so that's 7.5, so that'll be 3.
Oh, wow! On 3d10.
Yeah, I rolled real bad.
Oh
Jeez.
shit! 7.
Ooh.
Wait, 3. I'm just want to take it off all of them. It doesn't really matter, does it? Number 1, number 4. This one. This is the most damaged of all. The most southern one. He is bleeding out the most.
Can I move the rest of my moving forwards, please?
Yep. How much is that?
But I moved what?
Well, you moved like
Moved 10 feet
10.
in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, another 20 feet forward, please.
Cool. You go charging forward. Andrial is again pretty useful. Just holding the cat over here, and she can do Thunder Wave, but that involves her
I
getting
mean,
stuck.
if she wanted to entangle the two enemies in front of me, that would be quite nice.
Yeah, that would be quite nice. Range 90 foot. Yeah, strength save. 20 foot area. Let's do it.
I need to roll for blink as well, sorry.
Oh yeah, you gotta run. I'm gonna get back in it. He's gone. Con for 1 minute. Yeah, we can do that. Con, entangle. She fires out. She'll easily get the 90 foot range on it. So I'm just checking. It's 20 foot. It just says range 20 foot, but it's so freaking square. Oh yeah, good. Easy then. So they need to succeed on. It's not a great spell save. Strength DC 12. Ooh. What's their plus? 1 got 13. I think got 14. So they both saved. But the ground is still difficult terrain, I think. Creature restrained by plants can use action to make strength against this person. Yeah, so it's difficult terrain all around them in there. 20 foot.
All you can hear from Otter is, "You can't see me." Oh.
So you're still here. I love
Yep,
Blink.
I'm still here.
I love Blink. Right, let's put that. Oh, you'll. Cool. That is the entangle spell that Underdeal is holding concentration on. She'll drop her bark skin, and that goes round to Faywin again. 4th round.
So, Zaga cried at them.
Yep.
So I have
You advantage, yeah, on the 2 that are in there, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use my bow. 21 to hit.
Yep.
Which one is
Yeah, which one you go for?
She. I'll go for the one closest to the bottom, the south one.
Yep.
That's 10 points of damage.
Yep.
Does he cry?
It doesn't cry. It's pretty strong. Just holding his emotions in check, this lizard.
Okay, well I'm going to go for him again then.
Yep.
Because I want to make him cry with a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
And that's 13 points of damage.
Okay, that comes in again. Yeah, with the list bow, you fire straight in. As it's looking weak, looks up at the other lizard frog in front of him. Arrow takes
I'll
him
make a handbag
down.
out of you, bitch.
Whoa!
Whoa.
How far you're here? Fucking.
Was that an Elvish? I hope.
I hope that wasn't in
It was
Draconic.
in Minotaur.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Um,
that makes sense.
An excuse to use it.
Yeah. Needs one.
It's the only time I'll get to the campaign. And then is Lyra giving one flanking over there?
Yeah.
Could I ask John to go the other side of Zaga's one that's still up? To give him it instead.
Yep.
Because Zaga helped me out.
There's everything in mind.
And then a free action to pet the cat.
You
That's
can
the end of my go.
move up and pet the cat if you want, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. Thank you.
Andrew was like, I think she's a little scared.
It's okay. Don't worry. I can still speak to you right now, so I'm just gonna have a chat with the cat while everyone else.
Roll
is
animal
busy.
handling.
Meow. 8.
8. You pet the cat.
Thank you. That's it.
Nice. That's you, Arta. Then Von.
So how are they all looking?
They're having a great time.
Okay,
your boy here has
can
got
the flying
advantage
one
against
make
him.
Yeah, I'm still
He's
not minding
surrounded
that.
by people.
Eyes go blue, static. You get the idea. On the flying one, please.
You
Sorry,
are
I
going
interrupted
to
you when
fucking
I asked the
die.
question.
I can't wait to fucking kill you. On this one, how far can you move it? You can move it across anywhere within the 60 foot.
Anywhere within 60 foot of the point.
Should we
I
double
did
check
on.
that? Maybe we need to double check that. Slow us down. Yeah, cool. What was it? What throw is it?
Maybe if you hit him, you'll get rid of his
Dex.
Oh, let me just roll this dice. Oh, I got a nat 20. Weird. How did that happen? You don't fuck with me, motherfucker. That is a 16.
16 saves.
Oh, that's a shame. All of the enemies just have a newfound target. The boat turns.
lightning resistance. They've mutated.
It's almost like some of us save against have advantage against poison effects.
That's fine. You can use your advantage, but maybe the poison changes.
Half of 15 again.
Oh, big talk for such a small hitter. The lizard in the air gets electrified and just laughs in your face. Pussy.
It's within 30 foot of me. I'm going to use a bonus action to make a strength saving.
15.
Oh, wait, no, actually, how
It's like
high up is
10
it?
It's only 10 foot because you need to stay
Okay.
within
Yeah, I
thing to get
probably
you. So
should be able to get it with.
you'd just be able to get it. Yeah, you'd be able to get it.
Yeah.
We don't strength saving.
Yeah.
It rolled 18.
That saves. Nothing happens. It feels a slight tug on its loins.
Oh, giggity goo. Von,
Fucking it's noise.
yeah, talking to you freak. Von, you're up. You have advantage because you are flanking with Lara.
Mm-hmm.
But she is a fish out of water, so she doesn't have much
Gonna
movement.
go straight in with another primal savagery.
Mm-hmm.
What's this one looking like? Is he bloodied now?
Yes,
But
Just.
only just.
only just. I like that you get these like mano a mano fights where you just like everyone else is fighting around you and it's just you one on one with something. It's happened like 2 or 3 times now.
It always seems to be me, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's 14.
14 hits. That is the AC of the grounded lizard folk.
That's 6 points of acid damage.
6 points of acid.
And I guess I'll just start on archer it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got the advantage still.
No, that is an 8.
Oh, on the attack roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't it?
And that's me.
Okay, up next is my boy in... Oh, he's on difficult terrain now. So he's not actually entangled. Does he get his blow dart? He does not get his blow dart. There's no point doing anything else. He's going to about face.
Yeah, I figured.
Zagazoon. I was going to see if he got his blow dart, he might have tried to get up and away, but there's no point without it. So he's going to take his multi-attack against you. First with a bite. That is a 10.
That is a miss.
And with the glaive, that is better, but still not good. 14.
Is a miss.
So yeah, this thing's fighting through the weeds that are there, tries to bite at you. You manage to dodge both.
Little Zaga's
attacks.
dancing around like he was
Yeah.
at that table with his rapier out.
Still sweating out the alcohol. You smell like you've got a smell of like someone that's been drinking a lot and is now sweating. It's not good. I've been that person. It's not good. Up next is the
We've all been there.
flying one. Yeah.
We definitely will be.
Oh, does not get his blow dart back. So he's going to dive down. Get face to face. Cheek to cheek with Mr. Lightning. Bite attack is a 23. I know that hits. And glaive is a dirty 20.
Cutting words on the glaive.
Don't take away that. What's your AC, Arta?
Sorry. It is
18, I think.
You said
I've rolled
Arta,
a
not Otter.
3.
Arta, yeah, you.
Yeah, it's 17.
17.
Oh, that's still a hit then.
Woo. Okay, good. Okay, with the bite, you take 6 points of piercing damage.
Right, 2 things. Concentration
Concentration
check
check.
is a fail. So there's no longer lightning. And as I've taken damage, I would like to use a reaction to cast Wrath of the Storm, please.
Yeah.
Can you make a dex saving throw again?
Yep. That is a 17.
17 succeeds, but it still takes half damage. So that is 2d8 halved. There's my d8s. That is 13 halved. And as I'm doing lightning damage, can it please be pushed back 10 foot?
Even if it saves?
Yeah. That's just my second. It's one of my features where. I mean, redoing it. When you deal lightning damage to a large or smaller creature, you also push it up 10 feet away from you.
Oh, okay.
Thunderbolt
What was the damage?
13 halved.
Okay.
Does that mean it doesn't get its glaive attack hit?
Well, if it's still got movement, then I guess it would
Yeah,
do
you
because
just
it can
step
run
up and
back.
do it, yeah.
And I've
Yeah.
used my reaction now, but
Yeah.
yeah. If it uses all its movement to get to me, push it away.
No, so it
Can't get me again.
uses flight to drop in front of you. So the glaive does 6 points of slashing damage. So yeah,
Oh, it hit as well.
Yeah. The second one was a Day 20 that was cutting words that still met your AC.
Nice.
So, so it flew down the 10. It was 10 foot up, came across, so it used a bit of its fly speed.
It should have enough, I imagine.
It have more than enough to.
Well, it's 10-foot range on the glaive, anyway, isn't it?
Oh, of course, yeah.
And it's going to get up in the air again. Now, I'm just trying to work out how much it had left to. I think it can just get up.
That's what she said.
As he's going to just step out of your reach. I've put him there, but he's only 10 foot up. As he's got just enough movement to get the running start and get himself just lifted to be off the ground. That is that one, and then it's one against Von. He's going to do the bite against the merfolk to try and get the numbers down, being the weaker. That is a hit. 15 on the dice. Mer Lady has 4 hit points left and has just taken 6 points of damage. Lyra goes down.
Is she down or is she dead?
She
How does
is.
it work with NPCs?
It depends whether we like them or not.
Oh, okay.
Down.
Essentially, so down. We can say down. As she, as this thing turns on, bites her, and she drops to the deck. She says to you, she looks up at you, Von, and just says, "If your friend wants to get on that boat, get on the boat quick." And then it's going to, as it turns back towards you with the glaive. That's a 3 on the dice, so the glaive misses. But he has removed the advantage, which is good. Zaga, you are up.
This one in front of me is still looking pretty healthy.
Yes. Just above bloodied. Not quite half yet. Both of them are not. The worst looking one is the one that Von's fighting. But the other two are still above half.
I am going to. Ooh, how far away am I from the one that Von's fighting?
Great question. About 40 foot.
Dissonant whispers.
Ooh. Wisdom save, right?
Wisdom, please.
Oh, that's a 7.
It's a fail.
Wisdom, yeah. Shit.
Is 12 points of psychic damage, and as you know, it has to move.
Oh, when did it get to 12 points of damage? It has to move all of its movement away.
From you. Yeah.
All right, I will take that in my advantage though. 5, 10, jumps, and then it's going to fly up the rest of the distance. So it will put it nigh on off.
Does one get an opportunity attack?
No, not if it's
No, it
forcibly
doesn't
moved.
provoke.
It is up and away. Oh, you motherfucker. I'll get some blue attack for it. Yeah, so that one has... Hearing your dissonant whisper saying nasty things to the poor lizard man. It just has got up and away from you in the best of its ability with its skills.
Yeah,
So
up
it's
is away.
more. Yep. And it will go
and-
further with a fly as well than it would on foot.
I'm going to draconic cry the one in front of me again.
Oh,
in case
nice.
anybody else would like to please, hit it.
Anybody, please.
Help us on the way, dear.
Nice.
Mr. Doubtfire's coming in.
Mer Lady is going to roll a death saving throw. That is a save. Save. Otter, you're up.
I will move up to the one next to Zaga.
Mm-hmm. Just like next to it.
Yeah,
That is
you got
difficult
advantage
terrain.
Yeah.
And I will take 2 swings at it with my warhammer.
I think you've got advantage on them.
Which is a good job, because that This one was bad, so that'll be 20-something to hit on the first
Yep,
hit.
that definitely hits.
And then that 20 on the second.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, if it's not 20 with my -1, is it still not 20?
Yeah,
Does
it's still
that
not
go
20.
down? Okay.
Yeah. Attack rolls, nat 1s and nat 20s are what they are. Auto hits. Or crits.
I'm a D8.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Put it away. What's the worst that can happen?
That's 9 points for the first hit.
Mm-hmm.
And 17 for the second. Bludgeoning.
Yeah, they don't have any resistances. Big hit. This one is looking a lot weaker. Well below bloodied now. Still standing there. They're not weak.
And something I should have done first, but I didn't. I'll cast Hexblade Tears on it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna blink.
Gonna blink.
Oh, yeah. Blink and fail again a bit.
Leaves a little poop behind.
No, this time I do blink into the another plane.
Oh, so you are now in the invisible realm. The ethereal plane. Cool, so you cannot be... So, Zaga, Otto's come to help. He's hit him, and now he's gone invisible.
I mean, he hit.
Hit on quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, hitting a crit tree. And then disappeared. Andriel
that's a
is
drive-by accident.
still holding the concentration on...
I thought you were gonna say she's still holding the cat.
No, she's still holding the cat. Well, I mean, I don't know if Faywin wants the cat now, but... yeah, she's still holding concentration on the entangle, so she can stay with that. Faywin, you're up.
I don't want to hold the cat because I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Do I still have advantage?
Yes, on the
Advantage
one.
on the one.
Yeah.
near
The
the
one.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
This
the
one's
one I'm
alive.
going
Yeah,
for,
this one's dead.
please. Oh, that's nice. 25 to hit.
That hits. Fucking 25 to it.
Thank God, because I rolled a nat 1 the first.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
8 damage.
8 damage, nice.
He's not dead yet?
Nope. Wasn't that dead?
Guess I'll have to hit him again. 25 to hit.
Yeah,
and then
that hits.
Roll in the second dice.
That goddamn bow. Mistakes were
11 damage.
Very, very weak. This one is holding on.
Slap him, Zaga.
A mere
Okay.
matter of hit points. Nice. Stay where you are.
Can I move forward kind of halfway between...
Yeah,
Yeah.
15 foot each there. Yep. Arthur, you're up.
Before we start, I want to apologise.
It's not a podcast fault.
My Discord was picking up my headset mic instead of my mic.
Oh, I did think you sounded
And-
a little bit echoey.
Yeah,
we did here.
and obviously I thought I'd sorted it, and then I went to pee, and then you guys all heard me flush the toilet. So yeah, I just want to apologise for the sound
Hey,
recordings and also for the
this
sound of me
is-
vaping because I was muting the mic that's attached to the
I
PC.
just thought you kept gasping like something really dramatic was
No.
going to happen now, and I was like, shit, what's happening? Why
Because
is
I was,
it gasp?
because I always mute my mic when I'm
Sorry
having a
for
vape.
flashing
I don't
the
want
toilet.
to interrupt, don't want to distract, so on and so forth. And then no, it just hasn't happened today. So apologies for that. Anyway,
That's
I'm
fine.
going to cast Mass Healing Word
Mm-hmm.
on all the allies
Oh.
I can see.
Oh, shit. Yeah, who wants it? Well, how far is it? Yeah, as
60
long
foot,
as it's 60. Yeah, you can get everyone.
including old mermaid.
Yeah, she will just do the 60
Mermaid Laura.
Mermaid Laura.
That's what I said.
kids.
Don't think I didn't clock that either. You know.
That was an accident, though. Because I looked at the name, and then I had to get the voice, and I was like, hello.
I'm
Everyone,
pretty sure you said Laura at least once
Laura.
as well.
Lara.
everyone takes 7 points of healing.
Nice.
And then I'm
yeah,
going to
nice,
cast
shoot down.
Thaumaturgy on the flying one next to me.
Cast Thaumaturgy, did you say?
Not fuck no, not Thaumaturgy. Toll the Dead.
I was like, you're going to make a sound at him. Yeah, Toll
No,
the
'cause
Dead.
that's an action. I know. Well, I could do an action. Toll the Dead. Can I have a Wisdom saving throw,
That
please?
was very confusing. Wisdom. That's a 16.
Saves. Nothing happens. For my movement,
Yep.
I'm going to stay where I am. That's me
Nice.
done.
Nice. Von.
And I'm muting my mic now.
Yay!
Oh, so, with the mushroom detonation,
Oh, shit. Yeah.
one question: if there's multiple blades in different enemies,
Mm-hmm.
does me detonating it only detonate on one enemy, or does it detonate all of them?
You can decide how many you detonate.
Okay.
So you can, once they're out, you can detonate all of them, or you can detonate whatever ones you want. But you've got to use a bonus action to do it, right? So you could hit load into one, and that's what Thingy did. It's like get as many in as possible and blow them all up at once, or you can put them across multiple enemies and blow them all up independently.
And with the range on that,
Mm-hmm.
does it matter with the explosion, or is it only just on the actual initial attack, the range?
What, to detonate?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter on the range.
Okay, cool. Can I get how far up in the air is that one? Is that 30?
Yeah, it would have gone. The max would have got his 30.
Okay. So can I get so that I can be within 60 feet of the one near Arthur?
Yes. Do you just want to just be within 60 foot?
Yeah, that's
Because you're
the
probably
range,
within 60 foot now. Oh, what, to hit a second one?
Oh, 'cause
Okay, so you're saying,
to actually hit it.
yeah. You'll be within 60 foot now. Because you're only 45 foot away, and then the up angle is going to take you to about 60 foot, yeah. So you don't need to move.
I am going to use all 3 of the remaining charges on that one. And that is an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
So 1d10 plus 3 d6s, isn't it?
Yep.
Fucking rolled another 1 on the d10. Fantastic.
Yes.
That
That's really
is,
bad.
that's 1 piercing,
Yep.
and then 9 poison,
Yep.
and then I'm going to, as a bonus action, detonate all of them.
So one's got 1 in, and one's got...
Yeah,
Yeah.
one's got 3 in, and one's got 1 in.
Cool.
So I need the dex save from both.
Okay, the one with 1 in, we'll do 1 at a time because that might be easier. Dex save is 19.
So that saves. Does it take nothing if it saves?
No, I think it takes half. Does it half? Should be half because it's
It
in
just
its body.
says the target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed in the dex saving throw or take 2d6 poison damage. It doesn't say anything about half.
It should be half
Okay.
because it's it's a thing inside its body. So and the reason it doesn't is because I wrote.
But in which case, half damage is 3
Okay, so that
poison damage for that one.
Is that the one I made run away that I can't see? on the
Yeah.
board?
Yeah.
So it's taken 3, and it's no longer got a blade inside. So poof. Yeah, up in the distance, you just hear poof, and oh, as this blade explodes. The other one has many.
There's 3 in it.
3. Oh, I need dex save, don't I? I was panicking.
Yeah.
Oh, I had 19 on dice, so 20 something.
Okay. That takes. So the half damage would be 6.
Okay. That could have been way worse than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Had a sweaty bum hole for no reason. Nice. That's you. So, Otter is invisible. Is invisible. And this dude has got sweet Ethel life. And if he runs, though, he's going to get killed. Do you get your bow dart back? No. Fuck it. He's going to go out swinging. Zaga, he's going to try and bite you.
What's his?
He rolled a net one. And then he's going to try and hit you with a glaive. Oh, baby. That's 25.
Yep, that is. No point in even cracking words.
That's a dying breath. And I rolled a 10. Nice. 14 points of slashing damage. As this thing is, that this is primal instinct fighting for it. As he's looked around, you see as he's like looked left and right, realised he's been difficult terrain. And it's just going, tries to bite you and then slice across with the glaive.
I had to take some
14
damage at some
damage.
point, didn't I?
Yeah, at some point you're going to have to. Second one is up in the air, like he just don't care. Someone get a blow dart back. No. Fuck! He's going to swoop down again. Ooh. Is he going to be able to help someone out? No. I'm trying to work out whether he's smart enough to go back and try and get Vaughn for getting in. I think he is. He's going to swoop down. He had it 10 foot above the ground, but like he's in 50 foot flying speed. So he's going to fly down and land next to you without a blow dart and go for the first attack, the bite. That's a 6 on the dice, so that's a 12. That's, I don't assume not going to hit.
Nope.
Second one's a 5 on the dice, doesn't hit. And the last one is then going to make his way back into the fray. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to get to you so that he can get down. Oh! Wait, unless he gets his... Oh, he has his blow dart. He's going to get within touching distance, fire his blow dart at you, which won't be at advantage, but I like it more. That's a 15.
That misses.
No! Okay. And then uses, as he swoops in, misses his blow dart, but lands next to you anyway. Wants to use the rest of his movement to get close. I think I just had a whole round where I did nothing. Zaga, you're up. One in front of you is on death's door, fighting feral animal, just in survival mode. The advantage is gone.
Well, it's John's still flanking him.
Oh yeah, sorry. I mean your draconic cry. Draconic cry.
I am going to. Which of the two attacking Von looks weaker?
From where you're
I need perception
standing.
for that.
Nah, the one further away. You know the one further away has been taking more. Von was fighting that one for longer.
That one can get a dissonant whispers again.
Oh, motherfucker. Can that not just happen once? Was that wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom.
I rolled 2 on the dice.
And that is a fail.
That might... What's the damage? Was that 12 good last time?
12 was pretty good. Yeah, this is 8 psychic damage.
Okay, nice.
And, run away.
Yeah. Oh, where we go? He's gone. He's very low.
Do I want to use a bonus action?
Freaking dissonant whispers, man. When you get good, speeded enemies, it's such a dick. It's like, oh, you can fly 50 foot, can you? Brilliant. Fuck off 50 foot, will you? So,
No bonus action. I'll stay where I am.
Nice.
Assuming somebody else is going to hit this thing in front of me for me.
Looking messed up. The mer lady, Lara, is up. 10, she can move 10 foot on land. She's going to get up. She's feeling revivified with the extra health popped in. She's going to go and swing her short sword. Now that's a miss. And that's a hit. But that's not going to do a lot of damage with a short sword. That's 3 points of damage. Oh no, yeah, this one's really strong. Nice. And Otto, you're up.
Okay, within my blink, can I move to where John is? And either shove him out of the way or squash him. Either or.
Yeah, you can kill him if you want.
Watch him.
Watch him.
Favorite will fucking murder you.
You when you re-blink in, he's in your mouth.
And I will take a swing with my warhammer at the one in front of me.
So with blink, you just blink back in at the beginning of your go, and you either disappear or you don't disappear.
Yeah, you roll above 11 or over, you disappear.
Again, so at the beginning of your go, you always appear.
Yeah, you can always appear
Okay.
within 10 feet of where you were.
Yeah, okay. Walk away, Jim.
John gets really nervous because he doesn't know why there's a big pirate next to him out of nowhere and shits on him.
Oh, fuck. That's
I'm waiting for the moonbeam.
Moonbeam. Wow, wow. Moonbeam incoming.
So that'll be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits. I'm pretty sure you're going to kill this guy.
I don't know. I rolled a 1, so that'll be 6 damage.
Yeah, add 2 HP left. Boof. And he was hexed, so I think you get some
Oh, yeah, and +3 as well.
jism. Nice.
You get to move the hex onto another one, or is that a different spell?
No, that'd be Hex itself, as this Hexblade's curse.
Yeah.
With having 2 attacks, with making that melee attack, can I make a ranged attack like my Eldritch Blast as well? Is it melee?
Yeah. I don't see why not. You get 2 attacks,
do
right?
2
You don't get.
attacks?
It's not a
Yeah,
multi-attack thing. Yeah, you can change what you do. Yeah, you can do.
Okay, I'll take a Eldritch Blast to the one in front of Von then.
Yep.
That'll be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That's 4 points of force damage.
4 points of force damage. Nice. This one is bloodied. The other 2 are looking pretty effed. Nice.
And I don't blink again.
You don't blink again. He's visible and in difficult terrain. It is Andrea. She shouts forward to you.
Can I
What the-
make my full movement possible towards the one?
Oh,
Because I got the 10
yeah,
from
if you
blink, and then I've still got movement.
so how much? It
Maybe
5, 10,
30
50,
altogether.
so you get just out. Okay, if you're out, then she won't ask you to drop it.
Yeah.
Although everyone inside is there, so Andrea will drop concentration on the difficult terrain. As the entangled vines disappear. She shouts to you, Faye, and she's like, what do we do from here? Where shall I go?
Stay close. Run towards Von.
He looks like he's in danger, but okay. She'll flip around.
You won't get there in time. It's fine. Just stay behind me.
Yeah. She'll get round. She'll flank round the side. It's keeping you all at like a nice distance.
Leave the cat with me.
Oh yeah.
No,
The
keep
cat?
the cat.
Okay. I'll keep the cat.
Scream if you need me,
It's like-
okay? We're still best friends.
Faye's given up another
She's like,
cat.
what? We're best what? End of go. Faywin, you're up.
Can I move forward as much as I can?
Mm-hmm. How far do you want to move forward?
They,
Yeah, you can get in there.
just next to its dead body. I'd give it a kick as I walk by.
Oh,
And then I'll attack the one that Von's attacking.
nice.
And the other one has just flown off, right? Because of Dissonant Whispers.
It's
There's
not
only
flown
two
off. It's
left.
just right. It's like
Like
50
far.
foot from Von. Yeah.
Oh god. There's not advantage on the one at one, is there?
No, not with a range attack. No.
Okay, 12 to hit.
12 does not hit. Oh my god! With the what did you roll to get that? Like a 2?
16 to hit.
Yeah, 16 hits. Why you got shot off like that?
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. This one is fighting, but still is looking kind of weak.
Yeah, the first time I did roll a 2. And then where's Big John boy? Can John fly next to Andrea using the protect my BFF action?
Yeah.
Is that a real action?
It's not really a real action.
Have you seen my character sheet? Yes, it is.
The cat is now scrambling.
No, I
to
can't
get
see your
the
character
bird
sheet.
Dropped out of Andrew's arms.
Does
No,
the
it
other
does
person
not.
does the other person have to consider you their BFF for it to work?
Andrea does. I know she does.
Is she there?
Does she?
Do I have anything else? And then can I just use? I might as well use it. Use my bonus action to Hunter's Mark, the one that is 50 foot away.
It's 50 foot from Von, so it's like 80 foot.
90 foot? Yeah, I've got up
Okay.
to 90 foot.
I made a number up. I picked the wrong number. Nice.
Thank you.
Arta.
So, how are they looking? There's two.
The one really far away is really fucked up. The one close is okay. Just under bloodied.
Guiding bolt level 2, please.
Ooh, roll that attack.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Perfect. Now I have to do maths. Bear with me a moment.
Yep. Not that much maths though.
I only have 2 d6s, so it's more maths than it should be.
The d6. I think I have at least 6 with me at all times.
Ugh. It's not good. It's 15 points of
Radiant.
radiant damage. Yeah, question mark. And the next attack is advantage, of course.
Nice. Stay where you are.
I'll move a bit closer, like 15, 20 foot closer.
In line.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Von, you're up. This one now
Right.
is looking also kind of fucked.
I'm gonna go in with my primal savagery on it.
Mm-hmm.
Is he flanking, or is Arta 10 feet away?
Otter is 1 square away. Yeah.
But he's got advantage anyway because of the guiding bolt.
Yeah, he's got. He's got.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
That is a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Annoyingly, I rolled a 19. Not a 20. Let's see if I can ban any more of my defense tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, that's pretty good. That's 16.
16 damage.
Acid damage. Yeah.
Woo! Shit, son. That kills him.
For that one, I was going to use the bite instead of the claws.
Yeah.
Just to mix it up a little bit.
And the other one is miles away.
And then I'm going to turn around and use my bonus action to fire the archer starry form at the other one,
Mm-hmm.
which is a 18 to hit.
That hits. It's got a very low HP.
Oh, fucking hell. And that's 11 radiant damage.
Fucking hell! Yeah, that's 3 HP. I don't want to tell you in case you rolled like a 4 or 5 or something. 11. As you, fire off, the hunter's mark disappears in that distance as the radiant bolt above the sky incinerates. As you hear, finally it fell from flying and splashes into the river. All of my poor little lizards are dead. Nice. Combat is ended. As you guys look around, you have laid waste to the lizard folk. They have these, again, as you're looking at them close range, you have never, a lot of you, I mean, haven't had much contact with lizards, but their skin form that is between their like elbows and their like hips is definitely a strange mutation that you've seen. And also just even the way that they were fighting, there was no between them. It was very primal, very like savage. They weren't. You just spoke to Drake before and had a conversation with the guy. These were not using like language to communicate as an intelligent being force, which was odd. As you finish and turn around, though, you hear Andriel to say, "Guys!" And as you turn, the cat within her hands starts to ebb and form as from its body raises in like dark black smoke this large, like almost dome shape with a face on front, a horn coming out from the side and up, these like dreary dark grey green skin which is sagging, and this what looks to be an older hunched over we'll call her a lady for that purposes, just looks at you and says, "Why'd you have to ruin my plans?" And that's where we'll end. Do not touch your sheets.
Arta screams.
Yeah. Do not touch your sheets. Couch sheets, you will be exactly where you are with skills and everything else and health. So do not press any buttons. But yes, appearing from the form of the cat is something else. And your animal handling rolls were so terrible that you didn't pick up that the cat was not a real cat, which is kind of unlucky.
A good job, yeah. You didn't take the cat then.
Even on
I know.
Drill.
I gave you even on drill, yeah. She spoke to it and it was fine, but when you were asking the questions and going through bits, and then your animal handling, there were a few points where you would have picked up that this is not acting the way that a cat maybe should act.
Right. But we didn't get that because our animal had shit.
Yes, you didn't pick up that there was. But even that way, I wouldn't have been like, by the way, this is like a crazy fucking like hag type thing. It would have been like, oh, something's odd with this cat. Like, it's not panicking. It's not being much like a cat. So yeah, when you decided to talk to it, I was a bit like, oh fuck, I better get rid of that. So yes, appearing and grabbing, or at least half restraining Andriel is this beast. So I shall take a picture, leave where you are on the boards, keep your character sheets as they are because combat has ended, but potentially more combat has started. I hope you didn't
Don't
use up all
forget
your
John
spells.
is next to Andriel to give her
Yep.
the help action.
Yeah, I was trying to work out whether John would have had anything, but then he doesn't really have any checks or anything to pick up. He's not that smart a bird. He likes to just poo on things. Does impact his intelligence. So yes, the boat is ready. Von has been told by Lara to get her on the boat if you want to get her on the boat quick. But appearing at the back of the battlefield is some crazy beast thing. And we will be back, I think, next week, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Next
Probably.
week, probably. To find out where this goes. All right, thanks everyone. Ta-ta, farewell.
Nipple.